What up, everybody? Hello, hello. How we doing? Sunday night, welcome. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Welcome, 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 everybody coming in here. Welcome here to Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. The last, well, it's not the last Sunday, but we got football this week, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new week here. Glad to have everybody here with us. As you're coming in, make sure you're tapping that screen. Make sure you follow as well. Love to have you guys in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. How we doing? Make sure you let me know in the stream how we doing. Yo, Brandon, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Welcome in here. How are you doing tonight? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm ready for some more Imperialism here. Having our own version of Sunday Night Football. You know? So, looking forward to that tonight. Yo, Dave, what's up here? Welcome in here. Welcome, everybody. Brandon the Iron, thank you. Welcome, everybody. I forgot to change the thing that went out to the people in the purple app there because it literally says TGIF, but nevertheless, we're here. Well, welcome one, welcome all. Hope everybody is doing well today. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We got some football coming up this week. Our first game of the preseason. It's just a Hall of Fame game, but still be a good game here. Play Garywood. In Garywood, yeah, right. I should do that. Yo, what's up, Mateo? How we doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome in here. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Yo, what's up, Chicken Taco? How we doing? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. It'll be a lot of fun here tonight, though. Yo, 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 the King of Phantoms. How we doing? What's up? Happy. I almost forgot what day it is. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. Welcome in here. NBLAC, welcome in here, too. All right, we're going to be doing some college football imperialism, as you guys know, here once again today. I'm thinking about here in the near future, just kind of a little bit of a, here, we'll switch to this right here. And we'll look at the map here. So I did get a comment that they pointed something out to me. I had not removed Hawaii from this list here ever when they got knocked out. So Hawaii has now been removed from this list, and we have 78 teams remaining. So there's actually 78 teams opposed to what I previously thought, which was, I can't remember what I said. It was, I think it was like 79, but it's just one team out. But yeah, we're down here. But welcome, Mateo. Glad to have you in here as well. And everybody that's coming in here, seriously glad to have y'all here with me tonight. But this is what the map looks like. What we have remaining here, I'll move this so you guys can see that a little bit better. Here's what we got. And it should be a lot of fun here tonight. But I'm ready for it. We're going to be going through this. Hope everybody is doing well here tonight. You're from on FS22. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then I think we're roughly a week or so, just over a week away from the new Madden, which we're going to do Imperialism with that as well. So we might get into some other games and stuff like that after we finish this Imperialism and stuff like that. But do some other stuff here, please. No Baylor games tonight. There may not be any Baylor games tonight, though. I guess we'll see, though. But let's start off, see who's going to be the first matchup here. Also, be expecting an edit and stuff like that as well. I'm trying to think about some other stuff to do to make it more fun and interesting for you guys as well. Need them in the finals there. So it's went green. It's going to be the Trojans, the Troy Trojans to be exact here. We could be getting some Bama games here tonight, maybe Florida State as well. But we're going to Alabama. Alabama, any Alabama fans or any Troy fans in the chat, it's going to be up. Maybe this is going to be for Auburn. Need them in the finals. I mean, it might happen. It very well could happen. Let's just make sure here from the middle of the tee. Going up here, and that's going to be right here pointing up, and that is going to be in the orange. So we're going to have Troy at Auburn to start us off here tonight. So should be a fun one here. But yeah, we'll see if they get it to the finals there. They lasted a little while last time, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see if they continue here tonight. All right, Troy at Auburn. And let's see, what kind of... Are we going to have even teams on or not? Even teams will be off. So even teams off. What time of game are we going to have here? Lasted a while because you don't think that they got picked off. And I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, but that's kind of the game, right? You don't want to get picked that often. So 8 p.m. So we got an 8 p.m. game. I mean, that's part of it, you know. I mean, there's a little bit of luck to this wheel. I mean, if you want to run as far as you can. I had another idea for an Imperialism here that I've talked about doing, where it's like, we'll call it Imperialism Run. So, like, basically, when we spin, you should make a team on here with just followers and you. With, like, like, on college football. Like followers names and stuff like that. It'd be hard for me to do followers just because there's so like there's like over 1,000 followers there, but maybe subscribers. That might actually, you might be on something there. I experimented with something like that in the past, but we'll see. On summer it's going pretty good. It's pretty hot though, so I'm ready for it to get cooler. Honestly, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for football season, you know. But yeah, we might have to do something like that. But switch on over here to the game, and our first one, of course, Troy at Auburn. But yeah, I'll figure something out like that. But I've thought about doing this thing as well. It's called it would be like Imperialism, but it's called like Run, like a Run Imperialism. And like whenever we spin it, we spin the wheel, right? We take a team. And they get to just go until they lose. And when they lose, they don't actually lose their spot. But they go, like, we move their logo forward like of the team that they beat. And then if they keep going, they just keep going until they lose. And then after that, then they're reset. So if your team's picked, they can't get knocked out. But until, like, the final there. Let's go Western Mill. What's up, Brock? Welcome in here. Brian, thank you for the follow there. But, yes, Auburn going to be at home here. Yeah, Pac's not playing this one, bud. You see me as an O-line or a linebacker. I used to play defensive tackle, and I did play offensive line as well. I'd play tackle and stuff like that, so that's a neat idea. I thought it might be interesting to do. Maybe just to switch things up in the future, you know, if we do some more Imperialism, because, like, I mean, I can't be a channel of just Imperialism. We're going to have to branch out here soon and play other games and stuff like that. And stuff like that, too, that may not necessarily be sports games. We'll have a good time. And Law Dog, thank you for the likes. But, yeah, we love the Pack. I'm a big Wolfpack fan. So, if you do like the Wolfpack, I do like my Wolfpack. So, Troy here at Auburn. 73 overall Troy, 84 overall Auburn. Let's see here. And let's see. This one's going to be even teams are off. It's going to be a night game, though. And partly cloudy, so let's hop in here. Welcome, everybody. And again, make sure y'all tap that screen there. And you've got that like record if y'all want to set that as well. 1.1K likes already. So thank you guys for tapping that screen and everything, too. Which I don't know if we're going to break that in this one, but we'll see. And also, right now, there's not many people that have liked. So you'll see your name pop up there at the right. That little leaderboard there. So if you want to see your likes popping up there, there you go. Here come the Tigers. Who y'all guys like in this one? I forgot to do a prediction here. War Eagle. Yo, War Eagle, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hold on, we'll do a thing here real quick. Auburn and Troy. I'll do a prediction real quick here. I'm going to do a quick 30-second prediction here to anybody who wants to do it. If you're on the Purple app right now. I know that it's early. There's only 30 seconds. That's not much time, but if you want to do it, that way that you don't miss out on a potential prediction here real quick. Corn Fluff and Eagle. Yo, pal, coming in here with the GOAT gift. Thank you so much here, pal. Welcome, welcome. We'll watch a couple plays, and then we'll do it here. Angie, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Kyle? Welcome in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing tonight? And here's the return from the goal line. The spin is down at the 15. Here enjoying some Sunday Night Football, you know? Auburn versus Troy. But, yeah, chilling. I got a little bit late there on the prediction, so... had to do that a little bit late there. Yeah, Charlotte FC, we back. I know, what, 4 in a row now? 4 in a row? So, that's unreal. Unreal. We love that. Looking down the field, under pressure, but he throws. He's going to get some yards there, 2nd and 7. And now we'll just simulate here. We got that prediction in there. But yeah, Charlotte FC looking like they're back after what was looking like it's over. But what, 4 wins in a row, I believe. So 0-0 at the end of this game at the first quarter, by the way. Auburn does score right after the end of the start of the second quarter, and now they're up 14-0, make it 17-0 at half. Auburn look like they're running away with this one currently. And not much is changing right here. Troy almost had an opportunity there, but they couldn't capitalize. So Auburn does. Auburn doesn't do anything. Troy trying to do something. Troy gets blanked. So 17-0 here to start. So Auburn destroying Troy, and they're going to match their rival in Alabama here. That game there. KP coming in with the game controllers. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And the GG gift as well. Auburn is running the team. Yeah, they are. So 17-0 there. Now, let's see. Is there going to be a revival opportunity here? That's the wrong one. Revival opportunity here for Troy for the first one of the night. Is there another revival? Wheel is spinning, and no revival on this go around. And that'll be it for the Trojans. Oh man, oh man. Auburn expands a little bit there on the doorstep of their bitter rival in Alabama. So Alabama right there, Auburn right there as well. And I will remove Troy from the wheel. Troy is gone here. Auburn versus Alabama could be tonight here. What is the percentage chance of a rivalry or a revival? It is 5%. It's a 5% chance that the team gets revived. I didn't want it to happen all the time, but yeah, we went with 5%. All right. Spin that wheel again. Let's see what the second team of the night is here. I'll go ahead and get that prediction recorded there. All right. And the Central Michigan Chippewas. We're going up north. Central Michigan Chippewas. And again, just to let y'all know, I've said this, that since there is a bridge up here that connects this, if they go up, I will give that to them, even though they don't touch like it has been, since we kind of discussed that in the past. Since there's like a bridge. But let's spin the wheel here. Where will the Chippewas be going? It is down and easily there. It's going to be Central Michigan at Western Michigan. I know Brock's happy. Michigan at Western Michigan. All right. So, let's see here. I'm going to get a channel prediction in here on the side. It's going to be second. All right, get your channel prediction there. You got a couple minutes if you're on the purple app there. I think I messed something up on the purple app streaming, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. So if you're on the purple app, I gotta reset the stream. I gotta reset the stream on the purple app, so just give me just a second, okay? Nobody else will be wrong, okay? It's not gonna affect anybody else. If you're on, not the purple app. Sorry, not the purple app. TikTok. If you're on TikTok, I gotta reset it. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, you're fine. But I gotta end the stream on TikTok. It'll be back just a second. Make sure you follow so you don't miss anything. I won't do anything and come back up. Okay. Yeah. So TikTok has a problem sometimes. It didn't push out my views, and it kind of has like a quote unquote like shadow ban sort of thing. So I have to like fix this. So I'm like fixing purple app. And then, all right. So yeah, sometimes I have to reset that to fix it and stuff, but I got it real quick. And that should be good. I believe that's right. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, we good now. We good now. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so as y'all know, we've got Western Michigan, Central Michigan get ready to face off against each other. Western Michigan and Central Michigan get ready to face off against each other. And let's figure it out here. So, is even teams going to be on or off? Even teams will be off. And Thunder, thank you for the likes here. Appreciate that. Even teams will be off for this one. What time of game is this one going to be? This game will be at 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. game. And what's the weather going to be looking like for this one? It is going to be overcast. So we got an overcast game. All right, so Central Michigan at Western Michigan, even teams off, 6 p.m. and overcast. Welcome everybody coming in here. Make sure y'all tap that screen as you're coming in as well. Would appreciate y'all. Let's see. So there's Western Michigan at home, and then Central Michigan going to be on the road. Be easier just to go down to go back around. So Central Michigan. All right, battle for the Michigan in the MAC, and it kind of is. I mean, this is kind of there. So we'll have to see here. We love it. Absolutely love it there. So Central Michigan, 72 overall, 66 offense, 76 defense. Central Michigan Broncos, 73 overall, 69 offense, 68 defense. Then let's see here. We're going to go even teams off in this one. What's up, Juju? Welcome in here. Look out for me. You forgot. I mean, you're in the game? Yeah. And this game's going to be a 6. And it's going to be overcast. All right. Pop in here. Yo, what's up, Max? Welcome in here. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody coming in here. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you tap that screen as you're coming in. And the first game of the night here, Central Michigan and Western Michigan. The Broncos at home. Chippewa is trying to get a dub on the road in our first game tonight of Imperialism, or our second game. Second game tonight. Hey, pal, thank you for the likes. Sorry about that to everybody who was in here, and then I had to reset, but welcome back. And pal, thank you for the likes. All right, so let's see how this first quarter goes here. So Broncos score first. They're going to score again. It's going to be 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. A good start there for the Broncos. The Chippewas get a field goal, but another field goal answered there by the Broncos, which they also get a touchdown. It's 20-3 right now. Western Michigan kind of running away with it. Is there anything that Chippewas can do to make this a closer game? They have the ball now. We'll see if they go down the field and score and can do anything about it. They do not. It's going to be back with Western Michigan. Western Michigan, do they extend their lead here? They do. Now they're up by 20 here. Not much time left. We'll see if there's anything that can happen. The Chippewas score a touchdown, and they stop Western Michigan, but that's about it. And the Broncos are going to easily handle Central Michigan Chippewas. And in regards to MAC, going to go the way of the Broncos there. You own the state of Michigan. You do. You own the state of Michigan. So let's get this out here. So if you predicted Western Michigan, wow, you won that pretty easily there. So there you go. Congratulations, winning some channel points. But Is this the end of the road? Is this the end of the road here for the Chippewas? Let's spin that wheel and find out. So spinning the wheel, and it's going to be... Oh, it's close. Oh, it is just short. That close from being revived, but no revival there. So that is it. Central Michigan gone, and Western Michigan will take it. It's pretty much just a battle for the MAC now here in Michigan. As there goes Central Michigan. And I don't know if it'll let me kind of extend this here. It doesn't really matter where there. Who was eliminated so far tonight? So, a little bit of a recap here. We just had Central Michigan. The Chippewas just got knocked out. And then we also had Troy knocked out. So we've had 2 games tonight. You hadn't missed much, but that's where we're at here so far. 2 teams out. Michigan goes that way. It's down to the MAC. And we'll see if they can do anything about it. So, we'll remove Central Michigan. All right. The 76 teams remain. Let's spin that wheel. See who's next. One man, thank you for the likes there. How we doing tonight? Pal, thank you for the likes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Welcome in here. Looks like we're going down south to Miami, and we are. We're going to see what the Hurricanes can do here. Is it going to be hurricane season? Let's find out here. Ed, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, thank you. So, for the Hurricanes here, they've got the potential battle for Florida, or they could go against Georgia Southern. We'll have to see where they go here. Let's spin that wheel. It's going to be down. No team there. Wait, let me make sure there's no team there. All right. I spun that wheel again. Let's see where it landed. It's down as well, so let's spin it once again. So it doesn't look like they want to face anybody. It's up to the left, and it makes sense. For the battle for Florida, we're going to have Miami at FSU, ladies and gentlemen. Miami at FSU. Let me get that channel prediction running here. Miami and Florida State University. So, go and get your channel prediction there on the purple app, Mylk TV and Mylk TV. Get your prediction in. Let me know who you think is going to win that one. But, all right, let's see the stipulations of this game, shall we? Even teams on or not. We got a little ACC battle getting ready to happen here. And the even teams will be on. So we're going to have what should be a close game anyway, an even closer game, maybe. Unless that just makes it uneven or something. We'll see. We're going to spin here. What time is kickoff? It's going to be a noon kickoff here. And what kind of weather will we have? Sorry. What kind of weather are we going to have in this one? Looking maybe windy, maybe rainy. Windy it is. So we're going to have a windy game. So windy game, Miami at FSU at noon. It's going to be a hot one, but we are going to tune in for that. All right. So did everybody have a good weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? Yeah. Florida State there. Yep. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Florida State. Then Miami. Sorry I didn't get on last night. Ended up being pretty busy, and I was pretty tired late last night. So I didn't end up making it on. But glad to be here. This is the true Battle of Florida, by the way. Yes, great weekend. Glad to hear that, JT. Your weekend was all right. Hope yours was too. Yeah, it was. I was pretty tired, but that's why I wasn't on last night. But we're back here today. So that was my first day off, though, in a while. So it was pretty good. But anyway, battle for the Florida Cup. Miami Hurricanes, 86 overall, 89 offense, 88 defense. Florida State Seminoles, 82 overall, 82 offense, 82 defense. They're very balanced. We're having even teams on here. JT, thank you for the rose there. I am. I will be doing the Hall of Fame game this Thursday. So we're going to be doing commentary and watching that together. So if you want to be here for it, make sure that you're followed. Because I'll go live for that one this week. Yeah, we're going to do commentary and everything. So it's going to be a good, like, little test run, you know. Actually, go to bed at a good time last night. Heck yeah, that's really good. I went to bed a little bit earlier, but it's just because I woke up for the Formula 1 race today. But it was very not entertaining, to be honest with you. It was tough, but I did watch that today. I was tired, but I'm still a little tired, but I'm okay. One man, thank you for the likes there. Ed, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, thank you. Hey, man, missed the last stream. How many teams left? We got 78. I wasn't live last night, if that's what you're talking about. Just cruising. I was not here last night. So we have 78 teams at the start of the stream. We're down to 76 now. So we'll have 75 after this one. So, yeah, we got the U versus Florida State. Don't worry. Don't you worry. All right. So we'll simulate here a little bit, see how close of a game we got, and let's find out. Penn State's still in. No, they're not. I don't think so. I think they got knocked out. And if I tell you by who, I don't think you'll be happy about it. So 6 there for Florida State and a quick 10 scored by Miami, but then another 7 scored by Florida State. And at halftime, it's a 3-point lead there. They were knocked out by UConn. All right, Miami has the ball now, down by 3. 2nd and 9 here. How can you make both teams lose? All right. It's not looking like that's the case, right? Is South Carolina still in? Yes. South Carolina, the Gamecocks are still in. Yeah. Yeah, it was UConn. But a run here up the middle, and it's going to be enough for a first down. We had so many upsets in that last one. I think we had like 4 huge upsets in that last stream. Like, unreal. And I do have to edit these and get them uploaded to the YouTube channel because I got to. But yeah, they're pretty wild. I didn't get a chance to this weekend, but I'm going to try to work on those starting tomorrow. Josiah, thank you for the likes there. Is Duke still in? I think so. Yeah, Duke is still in. Yeah, make sure you guys have followed if you haven't already and tap that screen as well. Wonder how the top teams are going to perform without the quarterbacks. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. That's wild, actually. Here we go. It's going to be tackled in the backfield. 3rd down and 20. A long way to go for Miami. Which in particular are you talking about, though, NFL Slideshow? Are you talking about, like, for preseason or, like, what? A long opportunity here, though, for the Hurricanes. They got to go deep. All right, so here we go to week 1. Oh, yeah. I look like 2002 Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, I'll definitely take that as a compliment. Deep throw down the field it is. In and out of the hands, incomplete. I'll take it. Go Canes. You're right. You're right. What's up? Oh, I was thinking you're going for the Hurricane. These Hurricanes. Sorry. I like a different one. You're undoing my work, Evan. So he didn't get it there. 4th and 20. And here comes the return. Who's Miami's quarterback? Carson Beck, actually. Carson Beck is a quarterback for Miami. We'll see if Miami can get a stop here. 3.5 left. Warchant go crazy. It really does, right? Warchant's going absolutely crazy. Man, oh, man. Can't beat it. I saw it all when I joined, so I was like, no, yeah, you're good, you're good. Yeah, I just hit ban on it and stuff like that as well. And then I just seen unmuted, and I was like, wait, I've got him. But no, I got you. How long am I going to be live tonight? Probably till the usual midnight or so. So roughly about an hour and a half to 2 hours more. So can the Hurricanes get a stop here? Will Florida State keep going? They got a big catch here. He's at the 30, at the 20. He's going to cut inside down to about the 16 at a timeout taken there by Miami. 2:42 left in this one. The Florida State looking good right now. All snapped here. They're going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Run to the left side. He's got a first down and more into the end zone. Touchdown. And Florida State are going to extend their lead to 10 with 2:38 left here. Well, to 9, depending on the extra point, it'll be 10 here. Tommy Castellanos. So here we go, the extra point coming up here. Ball's kicked. It is up. It's good. And the Seminoles are up 20-10 now. 20-10. Let's see if Miami can get the ball back and do anything with it. Miami gets the ball back, of course, because of the kickoff. But will they be able to score or anything? Make it closer. So they score. And they did an onside kick. They were not able to recover. So that's it. That's pretty much it. I don't think they can get the ball back. No, they can't. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the final. Miami able to go score, get a touchdown, but they can't get the ball back because the onside kick was not recovered. So it's going to be 2017. And Florida State will get the win. And let me get those channel prediction points out there. So Florida State wins. So will there be a reviving chance here for the Hurricanes, though? Are the Hurricanes out? Or will they be revived? Best team in Florida. Oh, this one has no chance to be revived. So that is it. And the best team that lasts for Florida is going to be Florida State. So it's going this shade of red. And goodbye to the Hurricanes. Hello to the Seminoles. So the Seminoles will take Florida. They are the winners of Florida here. And that's how it looks currently. Have any teams been revived? One team got revived. One team has been revived this whole series. There's only 5% chance, but it happened once. It's beautiful. Miami, gone. How does this work? So basically, we've got this whole, here's the whole United States, right? And we had 136 college teams. Now what we'll do is we'll spin a random wheel here, which had all the teams, which we're down to 75 right now. Whichever one's selected, they are going to be the team on the tack. So let's say, here, let's just spin the wheel right here and see who the next team is, and I'll explain it as we go along. Well, welcome in here, Johnny, by the way. Appreciate you for being here. So this, we spun it. It looks like it's not what you wanted to see because you didn't want to see Baylor. That was particularly Brandon. Brandon didn't want to see Baylor, but we're going to go see Baylor now. So we have to zoom in here to Baylor. Baylor's going to be the team on the tack. So then we'll pull out our little spinning wheel here. We'll spin that wheel, see where it lands, and it's going to be Baylor, and that's going to hit Texas A&M. So we're going to have Baylor at Texas A&M. At Texas A&M. And let me get the channel predictions in here on the purple app. So Baylor, Texas A&M. To get your channel prediction in there, you got 2 minutes on the purple app. Mylk TV, Mylk TV. Not fair at all. I knew you wouldn't be excited about that, but so they're going to be picked there. Now let's figure out what kind of stipulations we're going to have here. So it's going to be an even team. Even teams will be on or off. Let's look. It's going to be off. So even teams are off for this one. Let's see what time of game this one's going to be. They better win this. It won't be an easy win. Even teams are off, though. And noon. So we're going to have a noon kickoff here. Brandon and Josiah, thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate that. Already up to 8,000. Thank you guys. And what kind of weather are we going to have in this game here today? It could be clear overcast. It looks like it will be clear, and it will be. So we're going to have a game here. We'll hop in. It's going to be Baylor at Texas A&M. And, of course, it's going to be even teams off, noon, and clear weather. So Texas A&M. We got any Texas A&M fans or Baylor fans in the chat? Fans of either one? A&M is one of those. Is the one who needs to even teams. There you go. You got to start believing now, right? So the Battle of the Bravos. Baylor Bears at Texas A&M Aggies there. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's look here. And even teams will be off. This game is going to be at noon. and clear weather, so pretty much all good to go there. Pretty much kept it the way that it's meant. Well, not the way it's meant to be, but the way it's pretty even. But here we go. The Bears on the road in College Station. We'll see. This will be a tough game. It's a tough place to play too. So, man, do you have a capture card and you use? No, I do have a capture card. Yes, I do have a capture card. I'm an Elgato, and then I use OBS. Won't even be a competition. Brandon said it's going to be Baylor by 1,000,000. Any score predictions? What are y'all's score predictions? Anybody got any? You'll get bragging rights. By 1 billion. By 1 billion, he said. By 1 billion. All right, let's skip ahead here. See how the first quarter goes. And Texas A&M gets a field goal to start. Baylor by 3. Okay, not a bad prediction. Not a bad one. And now a touchdown for Texas A&M. Now they're up 10-0 at halftime. So Texas A&M running away with it right now. Is there anything for the Baylor to do? Baylor gets a field goal to try to make it easier here. Can Baylor get a stop here to get the ball back? No, they allow a touchdown. They're down by 14. They need 2 touchdowns. Not looking good for Brandon right now. I'm sorry. I know you like it and appreciate that, but it's not looking good here. It's third. I accidentally went in there and it was 3rd down and 24. Is there any way that they can? Okay, so they do get a touchdown. They did an onside kick. It was recovered there, but I actually don't think they have enough time to get the ball back. We'll see. There we have it. Unfortunate on that one there for the Baylor Bears, but Texas A&M will come out with the win. So the Aggies get the dub. I'll send that there. Whoever got that now. Of course, we'll see if there's a revival in this for you. There's a chance there's a revival, so let's see. Will Baylor be revived, or is this the end of the road and it's not going to get there? The revival chance is not there, and there go the Bears. Goodbye, Bears. Hello, Aggies. And the Aggies, a team that didn't last very long in Texas in the last Imperialism that we did, is currently the owner of the largest area of land in Texas, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's actually it's pretty arguably there. The bad news for the Bears, all right? Bad news for the Bears, but not not that they're the bad news. The bad news is they're gone. The Baylor Bears, adios. All right, 74 teams remain. Let's spin that wheel. And where are we going now? Looks like Oklahoma, Old Dominion, make sure I spell this right. Old Dominion. Chris, thank you for the file there. Appreciate it. Welcome in here. Bad news Bears. All right, so Old Dominion Monarchs. And we're going to Virginia here. So who will Old Dominion have to face? Give it the good work. Hey, appreciate that, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad that you have enjoyed it as well. We're going to keep doing as much as we can. To the right. Oh, wait. So they touch Maryland here. This might work. Let me double check here with this. It's up slightly to the right. And yeah, it does work. That does hit that. I know it's not like colored all the way down here, but that is Maryland. So we're going to do Old Dominion at Maryland. And C2J, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate it. So let's see. We're going to do ODU at Maryland. The Old Dominion at Maryland. Go ahead and get your channel predictions in there if you'd like to put that in. Delaware flying under the radar. They're trying. They're trying to do the best they can, but I mean that's what they got to do. Survive in advance, right? So let's see. Even teams for this one. Let's see. You like Maryland in this one? They could. Even teams will be on. So the overalls do not really matter. All right, let's see. What time of game is this one going to be? Josiah, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. 6 p.m. So we got ourselves a 6 p.m. battle here. And what kind of weather are we having? Kind of hoping for some overcast or snow. Because that'll make you feel better, especially as warm as it is right now in the United States. Overcast. So we do have a little bit of overcast there. Let me get that back up. So we're going to spin over here and just let you know, Old Dominion at Maryland. Even teams will be on 6 p.m. and overcast. Again, you got about a minute left if you want to get your prediction in on the purple app and the username. If you'd like to find me there, Mylk TV, MYLK TV. So go check that out. Welcome everybody coming in here. Welcome. Hope everybody is having a good night. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Excited to get another week in ahead. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be watching, reacting, having a good time watching this Thursday. How do you get to the Imperialism thing? I drew it. Drew by myself. Jay's thank you for the follow there. Yo, what's up, Cranberry? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Happy Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend. I did it all. It's on my computer through Photoshop, and I drew the whole United States and divided it up and everything. Got all the logos, every little bit of it. So here we go. 73 overall. Monarchs, they have 71 offense, 74 defense, and the Terrapins 77 overall, 76 offense, 70 defense. You just got back from the bar. Oh, hopefully you had a good time there. Hopefully had a good time. Even teams will be on here. Am I playing viewers? Not today. Maybe in the future, but we're not doing that right now. We're doing a nice little Imperialism series. But Even Teams is on for this one. Yes, it is. Even Teams did get on for this whole Dominion versus Maryland, so it's going to make it a little more interesting here. All right, here we go. Yeah, we might do some game against viewers sometimes. Let's see it upset. We'll see, Joe. Welcome in here. No, Tulane has not played in this series yet, so your team is still alive. Can you do this with you playing single player? I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm on single player or whatever. I wonder if there's a way... that, like, you can have two, like, viewers play against each other. If there's, like, a way that you could do, like, two viewers playing against each other or whatever. And then I could, like, watch it and commentate over it. Because, like, if they did that, I would 100% run tournaments. And then, like, make, like, a little bit of a prize thing at the end of it. Just to make it fun for people. I don't know if that's legit or possible, but I would totally do that. And I would just, like, commentate. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's a chance, if there's a possibility of doing that, but if, like, I ran a little tournament and, like, I don't know, maybe put, like, $20 down, like, winner gets $20 or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out like that. I don't know if that's the case. I'll experiment offline. All right, so at the end of the first quarter, 0-0. And now it's going to be 3-0. It's going to be 6-0 here. Maryland up currently, but going in the third quarter up 6-0. There's just a touchdown could change everything. Maryland does get that touchdown, though, and that does kind of change it. Now it's going to be Old Dominion with it down by 14. Can you do this? I did it all by myself. I drew it all. Yeah, if you want to trace out the whole United States and do that and figure out where every single college is and locate it and divide up the map, you can do it. And you also, I do recommend having access to some sort of Photoshop, something like that. That's how I did it. It's 17-0 here. Old Dominion does not look like they want to score in this one. And there we have it. And that is it. 17-0. And Maryland comes out on top here. Maryland with an easy win, by the way. Even though there was even teams on, they get the dub pretty easily there. So Maryland gets the dub. But is there some sort of revival waiting for Old Dominion? Let's see. Yeah, it's play now. Yeah, it's on play now. You've seen other people do that on TikTok. Yeah, it might be pretty cool, you know. And there is none there. So no revival there for Old Dominion. That is it. Maryland will take that space over. Let's see what I can do, though. I am interested in doing something like that, but again, I've never done anything like that before. And we'll take that there. We'll put that, and that, and there. All right, so Old Dominion is gone. Maryland has expanded. See if we can make Maryland's logo just a little bit larger. All right, boom. Maryland expands slightly down here. They're on the coast of NC State down here too. So we will take out the Old Dominion. So Old Dominion gone. And Bobby, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate it. Welcome in here. All right, so Old Dominion gone. We're down to 73 teams. Let's see who is up next. Where are we going to be traveling for this one? Kentucky, maybe. Maybe back to Virginia with Liberty. And it is going to be Liberty. And who will Liberty be facing? We could have another Maryland game here. So Liberty sitting right there. Looks like we're playing on the East Coast right now. Spinning the wheel. It's up, though. It's not going to be. It's going to be Liberty at Virginia. University of Virginia. And let me get that prediction in here. For the people on the Purple app. Again, if you'd like to check it out and hang out with them. Mylk TV, Mylk TV. Go check it out. So, Liberty at UVA. You got 2 minutes to get your prediction in there. And again, Purple app is Mylk TV, Mylk TV. So there's your prediction. Go Hokies, says Grizz. Let's see if the Hokies get it done. All right. And let's spin these wheels to figure out the rest of the stipulations for this game. So let's see. Even teams will be off. So even teams will be off for this one. So whatever their overall is will matter. And let me click off that just so I don't have to. All right, next, let's see what time the game's going to be. Maybe 8 p.m., maybe noon. Let's see if it slows down enough. I don't believe it will go fast enough to get to noon, so it is going to be 8 p.m. game. Thank you for the likes, by the way. We're up to 13,000 likes already, so thank you guys, seriously. And what kind of weather are we going to be having here? Looks like it's going to be partly cloudy. Did Maryland win? Just got back? Yes, they did. Maryland got the dub. Pretty easy. No points were scored by Old Dominion, so yeah, they pretty much blanked them. They just pretty much blanked them there. So we're going to have Liberty at University of Virginia. Get your channel prediction in there, and let's get it going. Cody, thanks for the likes. Welcome in here, Cody. How are you doing tonight? And Josiah, thank you for the likes as well. Seriously, y'all are contributing quite a bit there. Big shout out Josiah, One Man, Ed Miles, Brandon Miller, and Powell for the top 5 likers. Thank you guys so much. And let's see. Virginia. Yo, what's up, Off Tiger? How are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You excited for some foosball? We got football this week. Who's going to be here Thursday for the Lions versus Chargers? Who's ready for that game? Okay, and Liberty. All right, there we have that one. Good, how are you? I'm doing well. Liberty Flames, 77 overall. They have a 73 offense, 74 defense. The Virginia Cavaliers, 80 overall, 80 offense, 78 defense. So Virginia should win this. Even teams is off, too. So you'll be here? All right. Excited. I'm ready for it. I think we're going to have a good time that day. 8 p.m. and partly cloudy. A nice night in Virginia should be. All right, so let's hop in here. You been ready for football since the day after the Super Bowl? No, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. I tried to watch some of the Spring League stuff, which I did enjoy. Like, I'm not going to lie. I did enjoy it. But it's hard to be like, say that was, fills that hole, fills that gap, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, really tough to, like, be a placeholder for the NFL. Like, nothing comes close to it, in my opinion. I love other sports and stuff like that, too, but nothing gets that good. You can't wait for college football? I know, I can't either. I'm ready for that. I've been loving the EFL, but not saying right. No, I get that. I mean, I definitely love other sports and stuff like that. Like And there's other sports that I really, really enjoy. Like, I mean, I love hockey, and I love that too, but it's tough. I struggle with baseball because I don't have a team in the Carolinas to really root for. I used to like the Braves, but I've kind of postponed ever since they won the World Series. I got closure kind of thing. But by the way, 3-0 here, Liberty up, and 7-3 here. Now Liberty's up. Oh, and it's back and forth. So now Virginia's up at the end of halftime, at the first half. You're Hungarian, so it's cool having a Hungarian football team. Sadly, they're 0-9. Ah, that's pretty tough. That is actually really tough. We'll see if Liberty can get the stop here and get the ball back, and then we'll hop in and watch some Liberty here. I root for in college football? Oh, they did not. I root for the North Carolina State Wolfpack, NC State, and I root for Appalachian State. NC State and Appalachian State. That's teams I pull for. Do you give XFL or whatever? Yeah, it's like the UFL is what it is now. I watched some of it. I watched a game. I can't say that it was as entertaining. I mean, there was some interesting sport. I watched some of it though. Go Braves and go Bulls. There you go. So 21-10 there. Virginia gets the win pretty easy there. You're from Indiana and you root for Ohio State. Hey, there you go. I watched some of it, UFL. I can't say enough to be like, yeah, I remember every little thing that happened, or I remember like big moments or something. I can't remember even which teams I watched, but I did watch some of it. I watched some of it. I just can't remember. I think it was the semifinals. I watched some of the semifinals one day. All right, let's move on over here. Is there a revival opportunity here for Liberty, or is Liberty gone? And no revival there. Liberty is done. Not mean to make that small. So here we go. Hate to break it to the Liberty Flames fans, but the Cavaliers have came in and taken land. But Virginia there going to expand slightly. And we've got a little bit of an expansion there. So Virginia taking some land. You watched UFL highlights of every game while eating help my football career. No, I get that. That's the best way to watch it, in my opinion. I do enjoy that. Maybe we'll do that next year if I'm streaming during that time. I don't know. But, like, that's just a good way to, like, get your football fix without it being necessarily, you know, that way. And Liberty Flames are gone. We're down 72 teams. Let's spin the wheel. Yeah. Don't see the UFL making it. If they can get some kind of partnership with the NFL, I think that it might. You know what I'm saying? You remember when you streamed watching highlights of games? That was cool. Yeah, we might do that again this year. I can't stream it to YouTube, but how long have I been streaming? I have been live since like, are you talking about like tonight? I went live at like, it was like 9:50 my time, Eastern time. The LSU Tigers. We're going to do LSU Tigers, and where are they going to be playing? Let's find that out. No, in general. On and off for, so like, I'm trying to think of like when I really focused on like streaming regularly. It was probably 2 seasons ago. 2 seasons ago is like when I started like somewhat streaming. It would have been September. Let's see, September of 23. UFL should be the NFL's G League. That's what I feel like, right? I think that the UFL should be for like players that are not going to be drafted, and other ones have an opportunity to have a chance. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think it would be a good opportunity for that. And depending on when it starts, like those players could potentially enter the draft as well. Technically, college football is the G League. I mean, yeah, it does kind of feel that way, right? Hold on, let me fix this real quick, by the way. Try to get that in back here. Connect that here. I just want those to be able to be connected just in case. All right. So LSU's turn, and we'll make them more central there. Got that to the side. All right, spin that wheel. Where is it gonna be? Oh! Where did it land? Up to the left. And my, oh my, we're gonna have LSU at ULM. Hold on, I'll read these just a second here. Tulane must win this one, please. It wasn't Tulane. Yeah, never mind. Don't worry, it wasn't Tulane. So LSU at ULM. Let me get that channel prediction in here. I'll reach at just a second. So I'm gonna get y'all's prediction here on the Purple app, Mylk TV, MYLK TV, if you want to get in on this. So LSU, ULM. You got 2 minutes to get your channel prediction in there. Let's go away. Yep, there you go. You don't have to worry. You need ULM to beat Tulane. You want ULM to beat Tulane there? What team is in the Mississippi Delta? Let's see. So Mississippi, we got Ole Miss and Kansas up there. So Ole Miss is the last one. By the way, Ole Miss lost, but they're the team that got revived. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the only team that got revived there, by the way. So, all right, let's see what the stipulations here. Even teams for this one. Is it going to be off or on? It will be. It's close. It's going to be on. Even teams are on. Watch out, LSU. Let's spin the wheel. You meant LSU? Sorry, you're a bit... No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I got you. It's going to be 6 p.m. ULM winning would be fun. I mean, yeah. It'd be a pretty big upset, you know, especially down here. 6 p.m. What kind of weather we having? It's going to be rainy because there's no such thing as snow in Louisiana. Not in this game, anyway. Not in this game. All right, let's hop in here. They pretty much have it like in this game. It's like if snow would shut your state down, then we're not going to put it in the game. Because they're like, if there was going to be a snow during one of these games at this stadium, then nobody would attend. So they're like, we're not even going to put no possibilities in those games. All right, LSU at ULM. Wasn't ULM's quarterback last year General Booty? Yes, it was General Booty. That is correct. We are a General Booty stan here on Mylk TV. All right. LSU at ULM. LSU's 86 overall, ULM 70 overall, but doesn't matter. In fairness, New Orleans got some snow last winter. Than we've gotten the last 3 years in North Carolina. No, I get it 100%. Without a doubt, I get that. The roads would be impassable with a half an inch. I mean, I do feel bad for them. Yeah, I mean, it's tough that they've gotten that much snow. I know they're not as used to it. I mean, honestly, it's not that much of a common occurrence anyway. Anymore. But it's going to be a rainy day, though, in this one. So, a rainy day here, 6 p.m. Even teams on. Could be an interesting one. Can we get an upset here? Tigers versus the South Shores Downs for snow. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Especially compared to the north, you know. So we'll see. There's a chance though there's a big winter coming in here with the warm temperatures, by the way. There could be a lot of snow. With all the warm temperatures and stuff right now. Could call for a lot. But yep. No snow in Florida. Florida's like 100 degrees outside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is hot. It got into the triple digits here in the Carolinas today. It was very, very hot here today. We're not built for snow down here. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. He was in Memphis when they had an inch and it was dangerous. No, I mean, it is dangerous. I mean, it is. Especially if you're not as prepared for it, you know? Because, like, sometimes, like, here, like, for instance, I remember, like, I grew up in the mountains of North Carolina, and it would be, like, you know, salt trucks and stuff like that would go out, but then, like, I just thought that was just a kind of common occurrence, but I know, like, a few years back when Texas had, like, those icy roads and stuff like that, they didn't get any, so. This is 26. We're playing 26. So it's 14-10 right now. LSU is up after the first half. We'll see how this one goes. LSU is up by a touchdown. Do you like college football or NFL more? You're guessing NFL. I do like NFL more. I will explain why here. I get why people like certain things more than others, but I really prefer the NFL. See, the heat this year has been especially brutal, especially with your car having no AC. Oh my gosh, that's tough. All right, question 2,999. What is something that you wish you could avoid? What is something you wish you could avoid? This heat right now, that's for sure. This heat is ridiculous, but I don't know. Like, if it could be 70 degrees, like 80 degrees for the summer, and then we stay in like the 40s, 50s throughout the winter, and then it like snowed the week of Christmas, that's what I would love. Yo, Skater Boy coming in here with the 20 roses. Appreciate it. You like the NFL more? I like college too. I just like the NFL. The reason why I think the NFL is I like it more is I have love for the most, like, the best of the best. I want to see the best version of the product. And Benjamin, thank you for the follow there. So, like, I want to watch that one. Fresh is something to avoid for sure, Parker, for sure. But there are ways to do that. To throw there for a first down, and that'll move the chains for ULM. And hydrate or dehydrate, I got you. Yo, what's up, GJ Music? Welcome in here. Going to be 96 in New York City tomorrow. That's ridiculous. Yo, what's up, Jane87? Welcome in here. You've loved the NFL for much longer than college football. Got into college football recently over the past few years. I love college football too, though. The No Fun League, it's got a little bit better. They can celebrate and stuff like that, luckily. But there were some times where it's like celebrations were penalized. It was tough. But I just love the quality of the product that the NFL produces. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's usually, I mean, it's usually top tier. College football definitely has its moments where they have some good stuff. And, I mean, but I don't know. I really enjoy the NFL. Is Arkansas State still in? I think they are, actually, yeah. With the ball here in a sack. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 19. Maryland's still in. Yes, they actually just had a game earlier. Am I going to stream NFL games this season? Oh, for sure. For sure. In fact, the first one of the season is going to be this Thursday. Chargers versus Lions. It's the Hall of Fame game, so if you want to be here for that, I will be live for it. The 3rd and goal here, 3 minutes left, by the way. Yeah, I'll be back streaming the NFL games this year as best as I can to my ability. Is that preseason? It is. You should play against the Cal, St. Fullerton Barking Spiders. Oh my God, the Barking Spiders. Here we go. Ball snapped here. He's gonna be sacked again. It's gonna be 4th and goal from the 26. Try to get more into other sports, but nothing gets close to the NFL. I don't know why. No, I get that. I mean, I definitely love multiple sports. For me, nothing beats the NFL, but I do love watching other stuff. Like college football is fun to watch. I really enjoy watching the NHL when it's here, the NBA, you know, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Anyway, 4th and goal here. The kick's up. It is good, and ULM will score. And they're still down by 4, but some points on the board. Preseason football is a lot better than no football. I agree. I mean, think of it this way. Here's like the question for you. Would you rather watch preseason football or would you rather watch the UFL? You love football, but I will watch college basketball. I love college basketball and the NBA. I do. I love those as well. You think the Sun Belt should have added UMass and UConn? I don't know. I feel like that's pretty tough, though. First football at UFL over preseason. A run here. And tackle to the backfield, 2nd 11 there. You love soccer? I mean, I do too. UFL over preseason. Person football. Playoff hockey is awesome. Playoff hockey is one of the best playoffs that there is. Under pressure here. He's going to be sacked. 3rd down and 21. Another timeout taken by ULM, and they're probably going to get the ball back here. WNBA or paint. I think the WNBA is actually pretty entertaining. I don't watch it as much as I probably should. I don't know it on that level, but I do. I would watch the WNBA for sure. Here we go. Throw from the end zone deep down the field. It is incomplete. 4th and 21. The Warhawks are getting ready to get the ball back here. Or rugby's good. Yeah. Preseason for me. I'd rather watch preseason. You'd watch flag football over preseason. Now, if it's like, I'm excited to watch like Panthers preseason games specifically because man, like if you know what you're gonna watch and stuff like that, I think it's such a good thing. You know, I really, really, really like that. ULM upset potentially, could be out. Throw to the outside. Here we go. It's gonna be a gain inside the 20 and a big gain there. WNBA is good in your opinion? Yeah, I think it's good. It's getting better too, like the quality of players. You know, we're getting some generational players in the WNBA right now. Going back, throw over the middle, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. We need to bring the Charlotte Sting. We need a Charlotte Sting team. You're a boxing fan? I like MMA too. Carolina preseason hopefully going 3-0. Oh, and there's attack. It's going to be 3rd and 12, but a lot of sacks of this. I just want to, you know, it's like if you know what to look for, you can say there. Speaking of Panthers, Hunter Renfrow is looking ridiculous in camp. I know. If we get Hunter Renfrow just being a shell of what he used to be, like, I'm sorry, David Moore, but I don't know. There might be a world where we keep David Moore as well and go 7 wide receivers. I think they'll just go 6, honestly. But like just because Jimmy Horde Jr. will be a returner. But like I like, let's see, Renfrow, Horn, and McMillan are gonna be worth. Yeah. I mean, I like them a lot, but it's gonna be. I don't know. I'm really excited for Carolina. Renfrow winning comeback player of the year. He's been good in practice. He's been amazing. You're excited for the Vikings preseason. Need to see how JJ will do. Yeah, I know. That's the big question there. Oh, they're challenging this fumble here, and it looks like he was down. Yeah, he's down. So they called it a fumble there. He's down for sure. Is OSU still in? Yeah, I think so. So 1st and goal. They were reviewing that, so it is going to be 1st and goal at the 7. Yeah, I love the Panthers wideout situation. Yo, what's up, Dash? You run up the middle. And it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 3. OSU, I believe they're in. I think they're still in. They haven't been knocked out tonight. If they a handoff here, and they're just going to lose yards. Who's quarterback 2 in Carolina? Yeah, Dalton's still there. It's Andy Dalton right now. Please say Michigan is out. Michigan is out. Yep, they are. Handoff run to the side here. He's trying to push forward down to the 2. And it's going to be 4th and goal. They got to hurry up here. Last play of the game. 30 seconds remaining here. Here we go. Last opportunity. Can the Warhawks pull off a crazy upset? With it now. Throws. Touchdown. And the Warhawks take the lead here with not much time. Looks to have a good wide receiver room also. Oh, they really do. Yeah, they do. I'm not lying. Like, of course, time is to be, like, time will tell. But in regards to potential, this is probably the best the Panthers wide receiver room has looked in at least 15 years, if not ever. Because, like, depending on how everything else goes, it's going to be unreal. But, like, I'm telling you, like, this room from top to bottom is kind of rivaling, like, the wide receiver room from, like, 2003, 2004. Like, Cam never had a wide receiver room as good as Carolina's is right now. I'll tell you that much. Number 56 for ULM. Hey, well, y'all might pull off an upset here. It does too. It doesn't top when we had Smitty Moose, but it has potential. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying, though, is like, it's going to be tough to top that one, but it could rival that one. 2014 Panthers team, it was great. They really were. So close. Even teams? Yeah, even teams is on. Yeah. It's not going to top that team yet with, like, Smitty and Moose and, like, Prohl, but is Steve Smith on your Mount Rushmore for Carolina? For sure. Yeah. My Carolina Mount Rushmore would probably have to be Smitty, Cam, Kuechly, and Peppers. That's 4, right? Smitty, Cam, Kuechly, Peppers. I think that's my 4. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Here we go. They got to go down here. They got 2 timeouts. They throw it here. And it's going to be 1st and 10. 8 seconds left. Timeout taken. Good to see you haven't been affected by okay. Yeah, I mean, looking right now, is hopefully, knock on wood, that's not the case, but it's something. What in particular there, Tyler? Is that like a problem on TikTok right now? 4. This is going to be the last play. He's going to throw it. 2, 1. He's going to catch it and inbounds, but that's not going to have enough time to stop the clock. The time expires, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. ULM coming up with a huge upset, and they're going to knock off the Tigers. Honorable mention, Delhomme. I love Delhomme. But like the best, like the way Delhomme is one of those players that he means more to Carolina's. Did not LSU get upset last time too? Yes, but I can't remember who beat LSU last time. But yeah, that did happen there. But yeah, ULM getting the dub, and they were actually the betting favorites here in the stream. Kerry Collins is a good one there. Yeah. Is there a revival here? Though, for LSU? Are they out? Is LSU out, or are they revived? Kerry Collins was a good one, though. Jake Delhomme, though, for the Panthers, the best way I can kind of describe his like value to the Panthers is kind of like how Cowboys fans see Tony Romo. It's like he was, which I don't know, man. They were good and they had their moments and stuff like that, but they're definitely not like the best of the team all time. It's just that the players of that team will definitely value him more than it will the other way around. I see Sam Mills probably has to be the Panthers Mount Rushmore. I get that. It's just I don't know who I take off with the players that I named. Thoughts on Jimmy Clausen? The second greatest quarterback in Panthers history. Jimmy Clausen is the second greatest quarterback in Panthers history, and it's only because he gave us Cam Newton. That's the only reason. You forgot about Sam Mills? Yeah, it's really hard for me to like. I get why he definitely deserves to be up there. It's just really hard for me to say who on that list doesn't deserve to be up there. Because like, did A&M beat Texas? No, TCU beat Texas. That's why it's hard to say like a Mount Rushmore, because it's got to be 4. But I mean, I get it though. Like Sam Mills is the whole reason behind keep pounding there. You feel like if Bryce Young stays with Carolina, he'll win a few MVPs. He might. I mean, I'm hoping if he can get to like certain play call. I don't know if he's gonna be that kind of game changer kind of player, but like if he can just be a good distributor of the ball for Carolina, I'll be very happy. You know, it's like I want him to like win championships, and then people be like, oh, is he that good, or is it just wide receivers, you know? Greg Olsen was great too. Oh yeah, I love Greg. Greg is like my favorite tight end ever. So we got UVA back. I love Greg though. You haven't played much since the first title update. It crashes after first 3 games. Okay, the game. Gotcha. Virginia. We're going back. Oh, not space. Virginia again. Yeah, I know. Virginia wants some attention. Virginia's wanting some attention here tonight. And they're going to face off against Maryland. To Virginia at Maryland. And I hope Jane87's here. Do you think that JD5 is better than Hurts? It's too early to say he's better than Hurts, but he's got a projector. He's got a better trajectory to be there. Jaden Daniels is great though. He's got that potential to be like a game changer kind of player. Hurts is a very much game manager kind of player right now, but I mean that's kind of just where he is. He's a good distributor, but was he rebuilt? People are really already putting him a top 5 quarterback. I mean, maybe top 10, but I don't know about that. He might be on the cusp of top 10. I don't know about that, but I don't think he's elite. I think there's only like 4 elite quarterbacks right now in the NFL. In my opinion, I think there's 4 elite quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Virginia and Maryland. All right, get your channel prediction in there. 2 minutes left. And the 4 elite, I think it's Mahomes, Burrow, Jackson, and Mahomes, Burrow, Jackson, and Josh Allen. That's the 4 that I have. Is like, sorry, for some reason mine was slipping. That's the 4 that I have right now. Like, I don't think that. I think their tiers are higher up than everybody else's. But then after that, I'd have to look at them all. But and 3 haven't won a ring, so yeah. But like, it's hard to say that like a ring isn't. Ring is not. Just because they have not won a ring does not mean that they are not a a team that carries. Like, they're not a player that doesn't carry their team. Like, it's hard to be. It's a team game, and that's what a championship is. A ring, a championship is a team stat. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do both. In fact, if they're in the situation where they have to carry their team, odds are they're probably not going to win it because it's so hard to do that one. If you zoom out on the map, yeah, I will. Like, yeah, there's zoom out there. Saquon got shut down in the Super Bowl, and Hurts absolutely cooked. I mean, that defense, I mean, if not for that defense, that was the case there. I mean, that defense cooked, given good field position and stuff like that. And the wide receivers that Jalen Hurts had definitely distributed that. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is not bad. I'm not saying that he's bad, right? He's good. He's a great player. But, like, he's not on the same levels as those other players. You can't tell me with a straight face that you think that Jalen Hurts is on the same levels as Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, or Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's not even close to that. Like, without a doubt. There's no way that they're not even in the same conversation. I don't think he'll get to that tier. I mean, he could surprise me, but he's not close to that tier. He's probably top 10, but he's definitely not. He's not that high up. And let's see. All right, so let's figure out the rest of the stipulations here. Let's spin it. Baker top 10. He's playing top 10. I'll tell you that. He's definitely playing top 10 right now. Did UConn beat? Yes, they did. They did. Is Geno Smith a top 10 quarterback? I don't know. I haven't done my top 10 list for this year. I haven't done my tier list of stuff this year, but I don't know about that one. I don't know. I like what Geno's been doing. He's been much better as of late. It's going to be interesting to see what he does in Vegas, you know. What did IU disproportionately make up the map? I'll tell you why. It's because they've won a lot of games. They've won a lot of games. I'll look at the map here again just to check. You're playing Madden 25? Very nice. Very nice. I'm waiting for the next. We're going to do Imperialism on the next Madden when it comes out, by the way. All right. So I've got it more centered to where Indiana's at. That's why it is where it's at. That's why it's not like that. Because they've taken out these other teams. So that's why it is this way. Because, like, if you're looking at Missouri, it's wild. Like, Missouri's such a wild shape. It's just because, like, the teams that they beat, and that's where they've expanded to. And I keep them low. I try to keep it close to, like, where they're actually at so that they're centered there. And then, like, say if they took Iowa State, I would make it larger, if that makes sense. That's why. I try to keep, like, the logo close to, like, where the center, where they would be playing at, to try to make it more realistic. And then expand it as large as I can based on the area. That's why I like Missouri's way over here and not like in this open space. That's why Air Force is here, not in the middle. It makes sense. And Clifford, thank you for the share there. Appreciate it. You need the alt Maryland jersey? All right, I got you. And we will flip on over here. I see you just great. Yeah, I wanted to let you know. I didn't want to. I try to be transparent with this, just trying to explain my thoughts behind stuff because everything's calculated. So, what about the Hawkeyes? Hawkeyes there. Oh, 1 second. We got a bot in chat. I can't remember what the Hawkeyes are at, but they have been. I'll tell you where they're at actually. Oh yeah, they lost to Iowa State. The Cyclones beat them. That's what happened to your Hawkeyes. All right, so Virginia at Maryland, and we're gonna do the Maryland alternate jerseys there. Did Notre Dame lose? They might have. I'll double check the map here in a minute. There were a lot of upsets. We had like 4 upsets last stream, like ridiculous here. Was going with the Southern Cal in that map. It's been crazy. Hawaii had a hold of it for a while, but thoughts on Nebraska this season? I wish them a very much not good, but it's just because I don't like Matt Rule. I feel like what he did to Carolina is something that'll frustrate me for forever. So, like, y'all can have all the success you want after he's gone, but, like, not right now. On a serious note, though, I think they'll be okay. I think they'll get a bowl game, like a 7-5, 8-4 kind of year, but I don't know about all that. All right, so we got that Maryland-Virginia rivalry here. Map is cursed real quick. It really does, right? You guess Cal took Hawaii out then? Yeah, Cal took out Hawaii. They did. And all right, so we're going to do that. All right. And let's see. Even teams will be on for this. Even teams, 8 p.m. and a windy game. Windy game in Maryland. And Josiah, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. But another game for the Terrapins, and there we go, coming out in the alts. You put you and your Army brother in the NFL on the same team, aka Philly. Are you playing at Philly? Very nice. Those jerseys look like the Browns. Beard the Turtle. Thoughts? He's going to get there a little bit. Thoughts on Bo Nix with the Broncos? I think he's good. I mean, I think he's done pretty good for them. Especially, the future for them, I think, is going to be limited to what he can do. I don't know if his ceiling's as high as some of the other younger quarterbacks, but, I mean, he's solid. He's doing he did good last year. We'll see if they can build on that, honestly. 7-3 here. Virginia's up, and Maryland scores, gets a touchdown. Maryland up by, 10 now at halftime. But I like Bo Nix. I think he's good. He spent a lot of time, but also he's kind of older. Like, I'm not saying like he's old, but like he's definitely older than some of the younger quarterbacks, just because like was in college for so long too. But is there a way we can see who loses? We can go through all the videos, but it takes a while. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. There's not really a way I can do all that, except for watching it and stuff like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's about the journey, you know? That's what I feel like this series is about, the journey, not the destination, you know? But Maryland gets the dub pretty easily. Knock it off Virginia. You gave Philly Patrick Mahomes as quarterback. See, there's another prime example. They improved. All right, let's flip over here. So, is that the end of the line, though, for Virginia? Is this the end of the line for Virginia? Or is there a revival chance here? The Maryland did win. Congratulations if you predicted Maryland. There's channel points there. So no revival. And that'll be it for Cavaliers. All right. So all the teams in Virginia are slowly going away. There's only 2 left, with JMU and Virginia Tech. You made yourself get 3 touchdowns. Very nice. Very nice. Just force feed yourself, right? Just force feed yourself. And then goodbye to the Cavaliers. So we're down to 70 teams. We're down to 70 teams here. Let's spin this wheel again. We'll see how many we can get. And we're going to Utah. It appears we are going to Utah. It's going to be Utah State. Just regular old Utah. All right, who will Utah face? Got any Utes fans in the chat? We got any Utah fans here tonight? Let's spin that wheel, see where Utah's going to go. It's going to be down. So it's going to be Utah at Air Force. Nick's played more defensives and run different play looks than almost all college bricks. It's no surprise to me. Right. I mean, yeah, he's played a lot of different stuff like that too. And I mean, that does help, right? Philadelphia went to Baltimore. Nice. Is Iowa State still in? Yes, they are. They are currently the only team left in Iowa. They won the Cyhawk trophy. They won that. Let me get a channel prediction in here for y'all. We got Utah, and Air Force. All right. Got our predictions in there on the purple app there. Yep. Yes, sir, Caleb. They looked good there. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. Now let's spin the rest of this to see what other stipulations we got for this game. See if it's going to be even teams or not here. So even teams will be on between Utah and Air Force. And coming up with the tiny Donnie. Thank you for that. Thank you. Dylan, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate that. And 3:30. Just learned these boring teams already. Ohio State is the true champion. Ohio State got knocked out by UTSA last time, so like, be careful what you talk about there. I mean, UTSA, they blanked them. It was like 17-0. I mean, it was a destroying game. So I'd be careful about that. It's gonna be a snow game. We're gonna have a snow game here. ECT. Oh, thank you for the gamer gift there. It's like the golden game controller. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the gift there. All right, ladies and gents, we're gonna have Utah at Air Force. Stop reminding me. Fair enough. It's just you can't overestimate them. You know, that's how you get beat. That's how you get beat by the Air Force or UTSA or whoever who's on your other account. I got you. Air Force. LSU back guy, thank you for that as well. Josiah, thank you for the likes as well. Air Force at home. Utah on the road. Yeah, I was thinking about Air Force. That's why I said that instead of UTSA. All right, UTAH. So, Utah, 82 overall. Air Force, 74 overall. It's going to be even teams, though, so that doesn't necessarily matter. And Caleb, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, guys. Even team's going to be on. This is going to be a 3:30 matchup in the snow. First snow game of the night here. First snow game of the night. Get your channel predictions in. Y'all should have them in there. All right. And I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Air Force in Utah. Who we got? You think that's the first time I've seen the home Air Force entrance? That's actually a dope one. Right. It's pretty cool. You get the flyover and everything. You gotta love it. I think we've seen it a couple times, but it is pretty cool. I love it. I love it in here. Is UTSA out? They are. UTSA is out in this one. Yeah. You should celebrate. University of Utah. Your alma mater. We'll see back again. Welcome back. They're up by 10 right now. We'll see how this third quarter goes. All right, so Air Force is down right now. Can they score here? All right, there's no way we lose now. So they're down here. Can they get a stop and get the ball back? They need to stop and get the ball back. They do. We're going to hop in here. Air Force Falcons are going to have the ball here. They have the ball at their own 42. They've been doing anything. Yes, what's up, Jeffrey? Welcome in here. Yeah, I've been streaming these games lately, but I'm doing good. I hope you've been doing well. All right, here we go. They're going to run here to the right side, and 2nd and 7. No gains. Going to be 3rd and 7 here. But I've been doing good. Been streaming here, having a good time, watching this. And then, again, we're going to have an actual football game this Thursday I'm excited for, too. I love seeing that Panthers logo back in here. Carolina Panthers, man, we're on fire. I'm excited. DJ Music, thanks for the likes there. I think Carolina's going to have a potentially special year this year. And I think it could really, boost our future quite a bit. So I'm ready for it. Ribs, thank you for the likes. Welcome in here. Gonna fake the handoff under pressure. Throw out to the side. It will be caught. And it's gonna be 4th and 3 here. I'm excited for Latham Ransom as well. I'm sure he'll get some opportunities too. Let's see the Panthers. I got a Buckeye and Latham Ransom. Y'all gonna love him. Yeah, I've watched a lot of his highlights and actually watched a lot of his games here. He'll be interesting. Especially if he like kind of shadows Trayvon Mooring for a little bit. I think that could really help him out. Going back throw over here. It's going to be caught in a first down. Keeping the drive alive for the Falcons. The Utah Utes desperately need to get a stop, though, if they want to get this here. Yeah, I'm excited. I really like Carolina's offense this year. There's definitely some room to improve, but I do think this is pretty solid here. Carolina's record prediction, I think that they're like 7-10 or better, and I'm happy. That's what I like, 7-10 or better, and I'm happy. But I think that they go like 8-9 or 9-8. Honestly, I honestly that's what I'm feeling. 8-9, 9-8. But, and I honestly think that they could go 10-7 too, just depending on how their division games go. Every time you say Utes, you think go oatmeal. Let's not go 2-15 like a few years back. No, I understand. I don't want to go 2-15. If Carolina. If they don't go, Carolina has to improve. Like, it has to be better than last year, or things are gonna get real. The seat for Canales will be very hot. You know, Oots and oats. Here we go. 3rd down and 12 here for the Air Force. Throw out to the side. It will be caught. He's gonna get some yards. Not enough though. 4th and 5. 45 seconds left. Clock ticking down. They're at the 39. They're going to have to get to the 34 if they want to get enough yards for a first down to keep the drive alive. The Utes and the Oats. The Utes and the Oats. 35 seconds. Clock ticking down here. And can the Falcons keep it alive? Will they be knocked out? Ball here with it. Look in. He's going to run off of himself. He's got a first down and more. Makes some move. And it's going to be a 1st down and 10 and a timeout taken at the 23. Panthers are ascending. I'm excited. Smokey. I really am. I love it. And Bryce Young, man. I absolutely love Bryce. If he can keep building on what he did at the end of last year, watch out. We got one. We'll run there. It's going to be a gain of 2. 20 seconds left here. Air Force Falcon there. He's getting dirty with it. So 20 seconds left. Ball snap. Looking. Throw over the middle. It's caught. It's going to be enough for a first down, but they better hurry here. First down and goal at the 9, but they better hurry because if the clock ticks down, they're going to run out of time. Oh, it's already started to tick down, so Air Force better hurry. They might only have one play with 9 seconds left here. Clock management is a problem. Nobody does a hurry-up offense. 8 seconds left here. They're going to have enough time to at least do one play. 5, 4, 3. They better not run it. He goes back. 3, 2, 1. It'll be last play. He's going to run it himself, try to get forward. He's going to be just short. He's down at the 1. And they try to tie it there, but the Utah Utes are going to get the stop. And he got close, but not enough. And Utah will just hold on. He was so close. So close there. Man, that was a good game. What a good game. Went right down to the wire, but Utah able to hold on there. So Utah gets the win. Is there going to be a revival for the Air Force? We'll see here. Not playing chat here, Sharky. Not playing chat here, Sharky. And no revival here. Friday Night Lights ending there. Right. And no revival there for Air Force. And man, oh man. And there we have it. Yeah, sorry, Sharky. We're not doing we're doing Imperialism here. Oh. My bad. I went the wrong way. There we have it. Air Force gone. Utah is still holding on to Utah. I'm going to make that there. And man, oh man, Utah's expanded. They take up most of the map now. I think they claim the largest point. Yeah, they do. Yep, they do. And yeah, that's why it looks kind of wild here. A lot of red. It's like last time. If you're in red, you're in a good spot right now. But Utah expanding. Getting some good land there. Now let's take out Air Force. Air Force gone. We're down to 69 teams left. What a nice number to have here remaining here. Philadelphia versus Green Bay. Okay, very nice there. Teacup cars. Hey, Joe, thank you for the follow there. Welcome in here. And we got the Gamecocks, South Carolina. Gamecocks of South Carolina. Who will they be facing here? We got a game in the South. Could be Georgia. Could be Clemson. Could be the Chanticleers of Coastal. Let's spin that wheel and find out who it's going to be. It's going to be up to the right, and it's going to be a battle of the chickens. We're going to have South Carolina at Coastal. And there's a chance for Red to expand once again. Oh, my God, I'm so glad we're at Coastal. We get to see that field. So, South Carolina and Coastal Carolina. All right, 2 minutes. Get your channel prediction in there, ladies and gentlemen. And let's figure out the rest of the stipulations. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm forgetting how to English tonight. So, even teams will be off, I believe. Yes, Josiah, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Thank you for the likes tonight. 25,000. So, even teams off here. What time of the game is this one going to be? This one is going to be a 3:30 game. You joined just at the right time. Yes, you did. Yeah, I was going to say there. The teal field. Yeah, we get to see the teal field there. 3:30 there. Philadelphia got a pick six. Ooh, very nice. Weather time. Let's see what kind of weather we're going to have for this one. Rainy, snowy, potentially. It is going to be a rainy, yucky game at the teal field. I'm kind of glad it's not snow so we can see this one. All right, so we're going to have a rainy game here. All right, and we're going to flip on over to this. And then let's find out who comes out on top here. South Carolina at Coastal. But yeah, a lot of red in this. We'll see if there's more red expanded there. They're playing Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina. Oh, Coastal. Which I'm excited because we get to see the field. But the Chanticleers. And even teams are off. Are they good? They're not bad for the Sun Belt, but South Carolina should be able to beat them. South Carolina should be able to beat them pretty easily. South Carolina, the Gamecocks, 82 overall. They have an 85 offense, 84 defense. Coastal Carolina, Chanticleers, 73 overall, 71 offense, 64 defense. Let's go here. We do have Nick Harbor and Lenore, so it's true. It's true. Even teams is off. Game's going to be a 3:30, and it's going to be a rainy one. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of red. North Carolina. Neither one of these are North Carolina, though. South Carolina and Coastal. Both South. Coastal ain't been good since McCall transferred to NC State. I mean, that's fair. We get to see the teal field, though, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited about that. We get to see the teal field. Man, I'm so sad about the injury that he had, you know. Really ruined his career. But look at that, the teal field. That's got to count for something, right? You cannot imagine playing on a team field. Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? That bluish green color. I'm not gonna lie, they do have some nice jerseys though. Hey, just joined us this Road to Glory. No, we're doing Imperialism actually. We're doing Imperialism. And this is the matchup we have here. So we're only one team's left. We have like 70. We're under 70. We're like 60 something. Yo, Mr. Sir Pancake, thank you for the follow. Welcome in here. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And welcome in here. I'm also live on the Purple app, ladies and gentlemen. Mylk TV, Mylk TV, if you want to check it out. And do a little channel predictions where you can do like free gambling. It's pretty fun. So South Carolina up 7-0 here. Make it 10-0 at halftime. So we'll see how the third quarter goes here. And South Carolina with it right now. They're going to have it first and goal. They might actually just score here. Mylk TV, Mylk TV. So South Carolina up 17-0 right now. We'll see if Coastal can do anything. It's 23-0. They finally score, but time expires. So South Carolina easily goes in here, says, we're the real chicken, and gets the dub. Max, thank you for the follow here on the Purple app. Welcome. Are we ranked in game? Yes, the 12th overall team, actually. They're ranked 12th. So, yeah, looking pretty good here. Fun fact, former Mooresville running back is the RB2 at South Carolina. He was a freshman All-American at South Carolina State, then transferred. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So, is there going to be any Coastal Carolina redemption here? Is there going to be a revival for them, or is it over for them? Ooh, it might be revival. Does it slow down enough? It is. No, it's just going to be off of it. So close for the Coastal Carolina. But no, that's it. And there we have it. That is it for them. South Carolina expands upwards into South Carolina. And we'll expand this here a little bit. Yeah, what's up, Epic Chatter? Welcome in here. Just came here from live. I just wonder, what's your favorite college and NFL team? I pulled for the North Carolina State Wolfpack. And I got the Cam Newton jersey back there. I am a Carolina Panthers fan. So there we have it. South Carolina expanding slightly there, making some moves, and they're trying to get this back. It's just them and Clemson right there. So, yeah, looking pretty good here. Yo, what's up, Nell? Welcome in here. How are you doing today? But Max, thank you for the follow. Mr. Sir Pancake, thank y'all for being here as well. And yeah, Epic Chatter, thank you for being here. Is it a full Imperialism? Yeah, we had 136 teams. I think that's what's in this one. And we've been doing it ever since then. And as of right now, let me take out Coastal and I'll tell you how many teams we got. So we got 68 teams remaining here. What do I use? It's on... I'm not using any map in particular. It's literally Photoshop. It's literally Photoshop. I did the whole maps myself. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to break it to you. It's not anything. Am I finishing it tonight? No, I won't be finishing it tonight, but we're going to be doing a few here. And we'll be doing it over multiple days here. Iowa State on the redemption arc. Yeah, they are. They got to come back, see if they can get a win. They finished second last time. They don't have to worry about Navy this time. So, finish it tonight. There's no way I can finish it tonight. I would not. We wouldn't finish it tonight. We would have to be going until tomorrow. So, like, we're all gonna have to call off work and not go to school or anything. So, like, I'm glad you won. Yeah, there you go. It's a big dub. That's a big dub there. A good day. Well, glad it's been a good day there for you, Neil. I'm glad to have you in here too. So, I'll spin this wheel, see what team is up next. Iowa State trying to get that redemption this time. I'll tell you that much. And who's it gonna be this time? Looks like we might be going to Oregon. And that is correct. We are gonna be going to Oregon here. Predict to South Carolina. There's your channel points. So let's see who Oregon are going to face. You got school until August. Fair enough, fair enough. So Oregon here with a couple of options. They could face Cal. They could face Boise. Or they could face Washington. So let's spin the wheel. See where Oregon Ducks will be going. And it's going to be Oregon at Boise State. Nell coming in here. Thank you so much there, Nell. Coming in with the Galaxy. Would you like to change the color of the lights, Nell? Welcome in here. Is LSU on the map? They're your favorite team? LSU just kind of got knocked out a little bit ago. I'm sorry to break it. I'm sorry to break that information to you, but yeah, LSU just got knocked out. And you're not going to be happy, but it was University of Louisiana Monroe that knocked them out. But Nell, would you like to change the light color in the background? By the way, I told make it blue? Okay. Hey, Google. We change the light color to blue, please. You lost to ULM? Yeah. True Imperialism? Right. One Indiana teams are still in. Well, look here. You've got Purdue. Okay, so you've got Indiana and Northwestern. No, that's Illinois. Indiana's here, Ball State, and Purdue. Sorry. There for a second, I was like, I forgot this. University of what? Louisiana Monroe. ULM. University of Louisiana Monroe. So we're going to do Oregon at Boise State. Let me get that channel prediction in here for the Purple app so nobody misses that. So, Oregon and Boise State. So, another opportunity here. We're going to get to see another beautiful field, by the way. It's Oregon at Boise State. Say that 10 times fast. University of Louisiana Monroe. Louisiana Monroe. Louisiana Monroe. Louisiana Monroe. Okay. And let's see what the rest of these are. Look, I have to say stuff pretty quick here. Teal Field and Smurf Field back-to-back. That's what I'm saying. We love it. So it's going to be even teams off here. Oregon takes this 8 times out of 10. Yeah, true. Even teams are off, so the overalls do matter for this matchup. And what time of game is this going to be? It's going to be a noon kickoff. So noon kickoff. And what kind of weather are we going to get here? Again, this is one of those games where you kind of hope that there's not actually going to be snow or anything. Do you think that Clemson is the real team in South Carolina or Carolina? I honestly do think that as of late that the team has been Clemson. South Carolina was good though last year. The most recency is definitely South Carolina, but if you go like past 10 years, I would say Clemson. But as of right of this second, I do think the South Carolina is better than Clemson. That's where I'm at currently. All right, so we're gonna switch over here. 2 of your grandkids go there. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the EA said last night games and rivalries are harder this year, or maybe it's been like that since last year. Oh, got you there. Okay, what a name. Thank you for the liquor. Thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. What a wild name, and I can't believe that you just got a Cam Newton dancing for that, but thank you. Welcome in here. Can I show the map again? Yeah, I'll show you the map one more time, real quick. One more time. I'll zoom out on the map. So here's what the map looks like. I'll let y'all see that for about 10 seconds here. Have you seen the NFL rivalry jerseys? I have seen some of those. Yeah, they look pretty good here. You really like South Carolina head coach? Right. Pretty good. Pretty solid there. But yeah, there's the map. All right, and let's get in here to our first game. Or our next game, I should say. Oregon at Boise State. Shane Beamer is decent. What teams have the rivalry jerseys? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's like an in-division rivalry, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. By the way, if y'all would like to participate in predictions in the future, go on over to the Purple app, Mylk TV, MYLK TV. Get your channel predictions in there. Right now, 75% of the channel has predicted that Oregon's going to get the win. So Boise State at home. We're getting a beautiful game on a beautiful field back-to-back. Hey, we got to get the clean sweep. We have to go to Eastern Michigan next, right? We got to go to a different colored field now. And now Oregon. So Oregon here. 86 overall, 85 offense, 92 defense. Boise State, they have an 82 overall, 85 offense, 80 defense. Let's see how it goes. Do you agree with this? Michigan is better than... And no. Wait. Do I agree with either Michigan is better than... I think Ohio State's better than Michigan in regards to, like, team overall. Michigan got the win last year because Ohio State underestimated them. I do think that, like, top to bottom, Ohio State has the better team. But I do think that... Michigan got the best of them last year, so that meant more to them there. Let's see, the AFC East and the NFC West teams have the rivalry jerseys. Oh, okay, cool. Noon and overcast. All right, let's hop in here. All right, let's see. So Oregon and Boise State. Any score predictions? What score predictions y'all got? What kind of score predictions y'all got? Also, if you're watching on YouTube, please have a thumbs up. We'll greatly appreciate that. And thank y'all for the likes, by the way. 29,000 likes. So tap that screen. If you're watching on TikTok, appreciate y'all. Michigan was better than Ohio State with Harbaugh, not currently. Yeah, no, I agree with that. When Michigan had Harbaugh, for sure, they kind of ran it. But right now, it's pretty good. The pendulum has swung back the other way, so. And Jason, thank you for the likes. Nell, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you. All right, let's see how this first quarter goes here. And 3-0 here for Boise State. They take the lead here. Yeah, no, I get that. It's just when Harbaugh was there, they were a better team overall. 10-0. So there we go. Oregon's able to score. So right now, by the way, Boise State leads at halftime. We'll see how this next quarter goes there. Boise State, though, back and forth. They have the ball currently. And we'll see if they go and score on this drive, but Oregon will get the ball back. So Oregon has it right now. They're down by 10. Okay, they're down by 10. Can they score and get the ball back? They do not. So Boise State has it here. Boise State with the lead, up by 10, and they have the ball here. Again, even teams is not on. Even teams is not on. Have I seen Happy Gilmore too? I have not. So here, we'll get some gameplay watching here on the blue field. But Oregon in trouble right now, down by 10. And now think for the likes there. Just to think we're a few months away from all the major sports playing at the same time. I can't wait. Yeah, this is even teams was off. And a throw here, it's going to be caught in a first down. That Boise State money was easy money. Looking good right now, but yeah. So Oregon here in a bit of a situation. They have to score here and then get the ball back. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if they score right here. Can they score? Okay, they do score. But here we go. They did an onside kick. They could not recover. Boise State to take a knee to expand. Oh, there's a flag on the play. I think it was offsides defense, yeah. So here we go, 1st and 5. They're going to take a knee here, which should end the game. And they do. And ladies and gentlemen, Boise State are going to beat Oregon in an even matchup game. So in an even matchup game, they're going to beat them out. But is there a revival here for Oregon? Will Oregon be revived or are they out? Spinning that wheel, it's not going to get there. No revival for Oregon. And Boise State have knocked out the Ducks. Adios to the Ducks there. Wild. That is wild there. And this will get larger here. Let's make the logo a little bit larger here. We'll put it at the top of the... Trying to figure out where the best place to put that is. Down here. There we go. Boom. So Boise State will take out Oregon. Okay. And man, oh man, that's what it looks like here. But yeah, let me get that channel prediction out there. So Boise State money is out and about. But yeah, here's the full map here. If you want to check it out, you can see everything there. Full map is there. And actually, I got to pull this over here to the side. No, I don't. Oregon is gone. We're down to 67 teams. Let's spin that wheel, see who's up next. Again, make sure you guys follow. Would appreciate y'all to be back here. Just came back and beat Josiah's like record on TikTok. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate all the likes and all that. Western Michigan. You know, I just said we had like, I just said we need to go to Eastern Michigan to have like those colored field, like 3 of the colored, like not normal colored fields back to back. Can we get the gray field now? We went with the teal field. We went with the blue field. Now can we get the gray field or are we going to go somewhere else here? Right? Yeah. Eastern Michigan colors don't look good. You don't like their team colors? And they're going to be down. No, they're going to stop that, but it's going to be Western Michigan at Toledo. What team do you want to win Imperialism? I want NC State to win. Don't like the mud brown, yellow, and white. Fair enough. Doesn't look right. Fair enough. Purdue all day. Don't worry, it wasn't Purdue this time, though. No Purdue. It's going to be Western Michigan at Toledo. So let me get that channel prediction in here for everybody. So who wins? Western Michigan or Toledo? All right, get your channel points prediction in there. It is up now. All right. And let's see what other stipulations this match will have. Even teams. Let's see if it's going to be even teams or not. Even teams will be on or off. It's going to be on. So even teams are on. Is it Balin? Thank you for the file there. Appreciate you. Welcome in here. And we're going to have a 6 p.m. game. So 6 p.m. game here with even teams on. What kind of weather we having here? And it's going to be partly cloudy. All right, so partly cloudy game coming up. And we'll see how this one goes. Score predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think your score prediction is going to be here. Western Michigan 21, Toledo 0 because you own Toledo. Fair enough. Imagine if it was a matchup between Delaware and Mississippi State. That would be wild because you know how much they'd have to go through to get to that point. A long time ago, there was a conflict between Michigan and Ohio. Ohio lost and got Toledo. Oh, wow. Ohio lost and got Toledo. All right, Toledo. It's going to be 20-17 Western Michigan there. How do we vote? If you want to vote, you have to do it on the Purple app. You have to look up Mylk TV, M-Y-L-K TV on the Purple app. That's how you do stuff like that. All the predictions, voting, and all that stuff, you can go check out over there. If you don't know what the Purple app is, someone will say it in chat. I can't say it because we got some action, though, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no problem. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Western Michigan Broncos, 73 overall, 69 offense, 68 defense. Yep, thank you, XP Mustard. Appreciate that. That is the app. Toledo Rockets, 78 overall, 76 offense, and a 78 defense. And, of course, even teams are on, so it doesn't really matter too much. But even teams anyway. 6 p.m. Tuesday, action. You got to love it. So even teams on, 6 p.m. and partly cloudy. It'll be a fun game in Toledo. All right. Here we go. Toledo, the Rockets. Western Michigan, the Broncos. And Josiah, thank you for the likes here. Appreciate that. We're up to 31,000 likes here tonight. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and everything y'all been contributing and supporting here in the stream. Here come the Broncos. Broncos been on a bit of a tear here. Nell coming in here with the gift, the big gift there. I can't remember the name of that one, but thank you so much, Nell. Thank you for the window gift. My favorite NHL team, I'm a Carolina Hurricanes fan. I love the Hurricanes. But thank you so much for the gift there, Nell. Thank you so much. All the gifts as always. Seriously, it means the world. And 3-0 here, Toledo with it there. And we'll see how the second quarter goes. Toledo's up 6-0, but now Western Michigan going to score a couple here. But Toledo with the lead, up by 3 here. You like the Stars? Very nice, very nice. And now we're tied at 13 apiece. We're hopping in here. Western Michigan has the ball, 2nd and 4. We're tied at their own 40. Stars are not a bad one. Evan likes the Stars there. Josiah likes the Preds. Very nice. Right here to the side. It's going to be caught in a gain there down to the 36. But they sold in the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, a person of culture. So here we go. Dale, thank you for the likes, though. And Jen, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you. Yeah, the Stars are not bad. They're going to run into some money issues, but I think they can do okay. Thank you for Logan Stankoven, by the way. Absolutely love the guy. 4:35 left here. Ball snap, looking over the middle. Oh, he hit him in the head, and he can't haul that one in. That was a weird situation. Nice catch, Brock. All right. Get it out of the hands. Looking down the field. Throws. It is caught that time. It's going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20. Thank you guys for the likes there. Over there at the right, you can see all your likes. And the top 5 and the handoff there. And no yards gain. Jen, thank you for the continued likes there. How many likes y'all got total here? It's 32,000. So thank you guys. With it now, they're going to hand off here. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. They get another yard. Not looking good here. And Powell, thank you for the likes too. Thank you. So 3rd down and 8. Waiting for the ball to be snapped. Empty backfield. He's got it. Throw. It's going to be enough for a first down. 1st and goal there. That was about a WWE move, slamming him. But it's going to be 1st and goal here. You're the quarterback, Joe. There you go. Ball snapped here. They're going to hand the ball off around the left side. He's got a little bit of green in front of him, but not able to shake the defender there. And it's going to be second and goal here. They're at the 9. Welcome everybody coming in here. Make sure you guys are following. And he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. And no gain. Third down and goal. Me, thank you for the likes there. Josiah, Jen, thank you guys so much. So third down and goal. Ball snapped. Looking. All the protection in the world. Throws back of the end zone. He overthrows. He just kind of throws that one away. Welcome everybody coming in here. They're just going to go for the field goal. Take the lead. 3:05 left here. Let's see if they can do something here. Waiting for the ball to be kicked. It is up. And it's good. And there they have it there. Or no, he missed it. Oh my God, he missed it. I'm sorry, I thought he got it. No good on the kick. And that's going to turn it over. So now Toledo will take over. They make VR Madden. And it's a run there is going to go nowhere. 2nd and 12 here. I just noticed. Oh, no. Now coming in here with the golden coins. It's raining coins in the chat. Thank you so much. Throw over the middle. It's going to be caught there, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 to get 10 yards. Bob, thank you for the share there. Nell, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, Nell. Seriously. And if you want to change those light colors, let me know, and I got you. Throw over here. It's going to be caught. He's in stride. He's at the 50. Makes the move. He broke that man's ankles, and he's going to be inside the 40 down at the 37. And Parker, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, thank you. But Toledo, the Rockets are rocking it on down the field. But thanks, everybody, for all the likes, all the support here in the chat. Seriously. He broke that man's ankle. He really did. He juked him 5 yards away from him, and he just fell. Throw there. It's going to be caught in a 1st down at the 25. 2-minute timeout. Here we go. Not looking good there. Not looking good here for the Broncos, but the Rockets are rocketing on down. They're going to throw, and they get 9 on that one. Josiah, thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. Well, 2nd and 1 here. Under 2 minutes left here. The Broncos might need to start thinking about using timeouts because they want to try to get the ball back and throw here to the side. And 3rd and 2 here. So, 3rd down and 2. Waiting to see what happens. They're going to have it here. They're going to run to the side, trying to get back there. He cannot get the 1st down at a timeout taken by the Broncos. They're going to force the field goal attempt here. Now, will they be able to make it here? It's going to be about a 32, 33-yarder. Ball snapped. Kick is up. It is good. And this time, the team will make the kick. Toledo takes the lead up by 3, but now Western Michigan know what they need to do. Minute 28, 2 timeouts. They have to go down, kick a field goal to tie it, even though they missed one just a minute ago, or a touchdown could give them the lead. But Toledo has all 3 timeouts, so they want to be careful and cautious of the clock if they want to get the ball back here and get the dub. Or will Toledo be able to do something on defense to prevent anything from happening here? A turnover could be the end of the game, but a run there. The return not good. It tried to spin out. Nothing of sorts there, so it's going to be at the 16. Throw out to the side. It's going to be caught in the backfield with yards in front of him, and he gets 6. Bob, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Scored too fast. They might have. They might have. Now with it now. Toledo looking. He's going to throw over the middle. It is caught this time and a 1st down. 1st and 10. 1:07 left. They have it at their own 32. They're going up in a hurry-up offense, which is very good to see, especially if you are a fan of the Broncos. With it now. Good protection. He's going to launch it deep. Middle of the field. He's got a man in stride. 10-5 touchdown. And he went for it all and he hit it. And the Broncos are going to take the lead. 55 seconds left here. But again, Toledo have 3 timeouts and they will get the ball back here. Colin, thank you for the follow there. But what a throw. He threw it from the own 25. And what a gain. He's able to beat the defenders. In stride throw, gets it, goes, house call. And what a touchdown. Huge play on that one. And now the extra point here to make it a 4-point game. Huge there, so now it's going to force Toledo to try to get the touchdown. You like the emojis there, Kobe? You like that? I'm like that. 55 seconds left here. And now, is there anything for the Rockets to do? Do they have an arm like the quarterback for Western Michigan? Not sure. 50 seconds left here. Brady, thank you for the likes there. MAC football for real. It's good, right? We got a nice little bit of action here on Sunday night. And a throw there. It's going to be a timeout taken. So, Toledo gets the catch, a first down. They're at their own 38, making the move. They got to get a touchdown here. Everybody loves a little bit of action on Sunday night. Ball snapped here, throw out to the side. It is going to be caught, and he's going to be down. So timeout taken. 43 seconds. Ball snap looking down the field. Throw, it is caught in stride. What a gain. And that's going to put them in good field position here. 38 seconds left here. Will the clock tick down or was a timeout taken? No, they're going to let the clock roll. So 35 seconds left here. Toledo only has one timeout, 33 seconds left. High energy here. So just under 30 seconds left here. They want the clock to run down a little bit, but not too much. Western Michigan throws. It is caught, and he's trying to extend it, and he's at the 1. He tried to extend it there. I thought he broke the plane, but they're not going to give it to him. So they have it. It's going to be first down and goal at the 1. Toledo needs to go one more yard for the touchdown. Less than that. They have just, it's going to be first and goal in inches. But a sack there, and they don't have a timeout. Toledo better hurry. 14 seconds left. The clock's going to keep ticking. Are they going to have a hurry-up offense? 10, 9. 5 seconds remaining here. Can Toledo get to the line? 3, 2, 1. And they can't get there in time. And Toledo are going to lose out on their opportunity there, but Western Michigan will hold on in what was a terrifying match to be a Broncos fan. What a game. What a game. But Western Michigan holds on. Toledo just can't do that. Easy money. Fair enough. What a clutch. I mean, it worked on there at the end, right? It worked at the end. But is this the end of the road for Toledo, or will they be revived here? Anthony, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Horrible time management, right? Oh, is there a revival here? Is it coming the way of Toledo? No. No for Toledo. No for Toledo. They're over. And now more area goes the way of these Broncos, who have had an unreal run here. An absolute unreal run in this Imperialism series. And goodbye, Toledo. So the Broncos taking Michigan. At least the mitten, you know. They're taking the mitten. And that'll be the end of the line here for Toledo. Rip to the Chippewas, yep. They got knocked out here a little bit earlier. But, you know, that's just how it is. So 66 teams remaining. We're going to have one more here, and this will be the final game of the night. And we're going to be going to the state of Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. For the state of Georgia here, and who other than the Georgia State Panthers? Georgia State. And who could it be? Who could the Georgia State Panthers have to do here? Has Clemson played yet? No, they have not. Oh, yeah, Clemson's played, but not here tonight is what I meant, yeah. They might be playing right now, though, but Georgia State's turn. Who will Georgia State happen to be playing? Let's spin that wheel and see where it goes. Georgia State up to the right, and I believe that is. So, yeah, we're going to have Georgia State at Georgia Tech. Has Tennessee played at all? No, not yet. Oh, they have not played it yet. So, we're going to have Georgia State, and Georgia Tech. Georgia State, Georgia Tech, get your predictions in here. Last game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are following. It's Oregon. Oregon has played, and I hate to break it to you, but Oregon got knocked out just a minute ago. Oregon got knocked out by Boise State. And I'm sorry, but that is just kind of where we're at right now. All right, Georgia State and Georgia Tech. I know. I'm sorry. So even teams for this one is going to be on. So Georgia Tech and Georgia State They're going to have even teams. What time of game is this one going to be? What time of game? We're going to have a noon kickoff. A noon kickoff. And then let's see what kind of weather we get here for our final game of the night. Spinning the wheel, looking like we're going to have a windy game. We will be a windy game here in Georgia Tech. Yeah, we're going to figure out here. This could be the last game of the night unless somebody gets revived. So just letting y'all know, this could be the last game here. If I got winning college football playoff this year, my prediction for the college football playoff this year, let me think. Penn State. I'm going to go with Penn State. That's my, like, really early on prediction. I really like the quarterback. I think it's a good team. They have a lot to build on last year. I think they're well coached. I'm going to go Penn State. That's my prediction right now. I don't have faith in Texas. Archmania. I hope so. It's been too long. Georgia State. All right. Cade Klubnik all the way. Fair enough. All right. So Georgia State is 72 overall. Georgia Tech, the Yellow Jackets, 81 overall, but it does not matter because this game is going to be even teams on. Tennessee. People thinking Clemson is going to Cincinnati. I don't think Tennessee will. Back again is Boise in. Boise's in. Yes, they are, and they won earlier. They won their game earlier against Oregon, so they knocked out Oregon. So the Ducks are gone now. In a windy game here in Georgia Tech. Let's get it going. It's going to be JMU, to be honest. James Madison, yeah. App State's going to win it. Yeah, it was a big game for them, Logan. It was. I'll show you the map here after this one. This could be the last game unless there's somebody's revived. So if somebody stays in this one, then it will not be the last game. But yeah, my very, very early pick is that it's going to be Penn State to win it all. But I don't know. More games. We'll be back again tomorrow. Don't worry. I know I was not here last night, but we'll be back some more tomorrow as well. But I mean, hey, there will be more games if this game is if it doesn't matter if there's a revival, we'll do another one here. Have we had many revives yet? We've had one revive the whole series. So it's 14-0 here. Georgia State destroying right now on the road. At halftime, up 14-0, up 21-0 here, going into the fourth quarter. You just joined us live, and this is very entertaining already, and you're just a great streamer. Hey, appreciate that, Bryce. Glad to have you here, and I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. I'm live every night between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Oh, my God. They are destroying Georgia Tech. Okay, so Sunbelt's better than the ACC, apparently, and it's not even close. Georgia Tech gets destroyed at home. 34-0, Georgia State. Even Teams was on, by the way. Even Teams was on. My God. That's ridiculous. And Bryce, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. But, yeah, I've been live almost every single night. Let's see. Is there any redemption here? Is there a revival for Georgia Tech? Is Georgia Tech getting ready to get revived? Not looking like it. And nobody deserved it less than they did, right? Smoked them. Absolutely smoked them. So, yes. We try to have a good time in here, so I'm glad that you've enjoyed it, though, Bryce. But welcome back anytime. So, blue expands. And Georgia Tech's gone. That was so fast. It really was. I mean, it was as fast as it goes. All right, here, I'll make y'all a deal. That was so fast, I'll give y'all another one. I'll give y'all another one because that game went so quick. That's what I was going to say. I'll do one more because that one was just, like, way too quick. Don't worry. We'll do one more. Georgia Tech gone. One more good one. You know what I'm saying? We'll get one more good one in. So don't worry. Georgia Tech gone. Let me get that channel prediction out here to the people who predicted. So if you predicted Georgia State, congratulations. Big dubs there. All right. So let's see the next one here. Who's going to be the next team up? Who you guys want to see? Who do you guys want to see? And Yukon, potentially. It is going to be Yukon. So we're going to see what the Huskies doing. All right, just to let y'all know, everybody who's just been coming in here, here's the map that we have. We had 136 teams. We're down to 65 right now. So we're going to find out who's going to be the next one here. Boise State, like I said, beat Oregon here earlier. Utah took out Air Force and took up all this land. UTEP took out New Mexico State. TCU took out Texas. Texas A&M took out Baylor earlier. Florida State took out Miami. South Carolina took out Coastal Carolina. Maryland's taken out a couple teams. They took out Virginia, and they took out Old Dominion. Western Michigan took out Toledo. It's been a lot here. You're the better Carolina. I will definitely pull for the Gamecocks over UNC. I'll tell you that much. I will definitely pull for them in that way. But let's see here. The last game. Who was it again? Who did we select? UConn. So UConn, they have an opportunity to get some free land up here. So if UConn does go up here, don't worry, we'll spin again. But if UConn goes up and gets free land, then don't worry, we will. So that, I don't think that's, yeah, there's nothing there. It goes way over everything else. So if it does go to free land here, don't worry, we'll do another one. I think that is straight up. And it does kind of, okay, so yeah. All right, we're going to spin again because, yeah, UConn just got some more free land. Free land doesn't count as an actual spin, you know. But UConn getting another little free space there. That's another way to win, you know. That's another way to win. Is not have to face people get free land. Next time you go to NC, are you gonna wear your Eagles jersey? Fair enough. Fair enough. And the Colorado Buffaloes. We got some Buffalo action here. So the Buffaloes can face Kansas State. They can face Missouri, or it could be Utah here. How did I get this map? I made it myself. It's on Photoshop. So I had to draw it all out on Photoshop. I had to make it myself. It's tough. Welcome, Craig. Welcome. So who will the Buffaloes have to face? Is it going to be up, down, or all the way to the right? It's going to be the left, actually. And to the left is none other than Utah. So we're going to have Colorado at Utah. Let me get that channel prediction in here on the Purple app. If y'all like, check it out. Mylk TV, MYLK TV. And Utah. Colorado and Utah. Get those predictions in. Let's see if these are going to be even team. Yeah, Oregon's gone. They lost to Boise State. Let's see. Even teams. Even teams will be on for this one. So even teams. I used to follow you on your other account, but you lost it. And you found it. Hey, well, I'm glad that you found your way back. Glad to have you back in here with us. Gonna go play now and get their back. Fair enough. Gators are gone. The Gators are gone. Yeah, they are gone for this one. 3:30 game time. What kind of weather we're gonna have in this one? Another snow game, perhaps. Nell, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for the likes. 44,000 likes. Can we get to 50,000 likes before the night's over? Before this game's over? Can we get to 50,000 likes? We're almost there. Literally just need 5,000. So overcast game here. Let's get into it. All right. So Josiah and Ed, thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate that. I know we can get there. I know you guys can. But we're going to have Utah at home here. Sam, thank you for the follow there. You got Utah. Utah is probably the favorite, I would say, especially overall. And Colorado. So Colorado, rumble in the Rockies, ladies and gentlemen. A rumble in the Rockies here. Colorado Buffaloes, 82 overall, 83 offense, 82 defense. Utah Utes, 82 overall, 85 offense, 82 defense. This is a pretty even match, and even teams is on. So if the Invader, did they lose their land? Yes, they do. That's how we're doing it in this one. Just because if that was the case, if they invaded and they didn't win, it would take much longer. Which, hey, maybe we'll do that in the future. You know, more like the off season. But like right now, because we're gonna have so much different content, we might do that. But in the future, I do like the idea where it's like if the invader loses, they don't lose their land. But the only way that you can like take a land is if you're the attacking one. But yeah, I totally. But it's just because we have 136 teams, so I will probably do that for my Madden series coming up. I've also thought about doing something where it's like they face each other and it's like they get to get a player from that team. Like they get to take a player from that team for their roster. But they can only take the spot if they're the invading team, which I don't know. These are thoughts that I've had as well, but 3:30 and overcast. I've thought of many different ideas. I love Imperialism, and I've done it for like a couple of years. I even used to do it off stream just for myself, and it was so much fun. But I love Imperialism. So Braxton, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. And we got Madden coming out soon, and we're going to do that one for sure. But here we go, Colorado and Utah. But yeah, I think that there's a lot of different options that we can do that make it a lot more fun, too. This might be the first game we've had at Utah, honestly. And Christian, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Either the teams is crazy. Grab even one player, but then the team needs to turn before it's over. Pro Bowl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, we'll have to, like, see what the case is, you know. It'd have to be, like, a really good team, but, yeah, taking a player from a team, I don't know. It could be absolutely wild, but I don't know. We may just do a basic one to start and then go from there. But, all right, let's sim here. See how this first quarter goes. Yeah, Pro Bowler would be unreal if you could get one. Here we go. 7-0 here. Colorado leads at the end of the first quarter. Let's see how the second quarter goes. If Utah can come back, they do score to tie it back up. Colorado gets another touchdown, though. So, Colorado has a lead here at halftime. And Utah scores there. So, Utah is down right now by 5. If they get a stop here in the ball back, we'll hop in, and we will. So, they're down by 5. Let's hop in and see. Cowboys got 3 games in a row. Load up on talent. I mean, there you go, right? I mean, so many chances, opportunities. And up here, run the left side. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Could be a lot of different ones that they could do. So I'm excited for it. There's so many different options you can do to make it more fun for Imperialism. That's why I love Imperialism. It's just like a fun way to do it, though. You know, so here we go. 420 throw over the middle here. It's going to be caught. Trying to go forward. He's going to be yards short. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. So 4:10. Clock is ticking down. Will, thank you for the likes there. Braxton, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you guys so much. We got over 50,000 likes, so thank you guys for achieving that as well. Y'all have done so well with all the likes lately here. Texas does open the season against Ohio State. That's wild. Run here to the side, spinning the ball, and 4th and 1. That's a big matchup right at the start, too. JT, thank you for the likes. Nell, thank you for the likes. Thank you guys, seriously. So 4th down and 1. Can Utah get a first down here, or will they play it safe? What will they do here? And their offense is on the field, so they're going to risk it a little bit here. They're down by 5. They got to get a first down. And Meghead, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate that. And they're going to hand it off. And they faked it off the handoff. Sorry, keeped it. And he rushes forward to get it on for a first down. Could be game. They're going to keep it going there. Hot Cheeto, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate it. And again, I'm also on the Purple app if you guys are familiar with that. If you want to check it out, Mylk TV, MYLK TV for a different viewing experience. As well as we do little channel predictions on stuff. You win some channel points and make me drink or drink a non-alcoholic beverage. Just dead. Ohio State, Bucks or Michigan. Like, who I think is going to win this year, or what do you think? 2nd and inches here. Or which do I like more? Second and inches, though. Which one I like more? I don't have a whole lot of bias in it. Throw over the middle. It is going to be caught here. And down at the 20. I honestly don't have a whole lot of bias between Ohio State and Michigan. It's honestly, you never knew the Utes had a mascot. Me either, actually. It's kind of wild. Nail coming in with the hanging lights. Thank you so much, Nail, for the gift there. I would say, I mean, just to be 100% transparent with you, if I did have to pick between Ohio State and Michigan, I probably would go Michigan, which I know that's not going to make you happy. But I don't have like a whole lot of bias in it, you know. I like to watch it because I like a good game. 2nd and 6 though. The Colorado needs to use a timeout and get their nerves back. They really do, but they're not going to. 2-minute timeout just happened, by the way. But it's not to where it's like I'm so biased in it or anything at all. So, what is a chicken hawk? I have no clue. Throw to the end zone, in and out of the hands, incomplete. I don't know. I don't know what a chicken hawk is. Is that the name of it? Is it a chicken hawk? Is that what? I don't know. It sounds like something you get deep fried at Buc-ee's. A chicken hawk. Utah will win. They might. They're down by 5. A throw there. It's going to be caught enough for a first down. Honestly, I have no clue. But 151 left here. Just kidding. You have no idea. Fair. His name is Swoop. Isn't that the Eagles? Wait, that's the Eagles one, right? Is it his name, Swoop? Second and goal here. Still all 3 timeouts. Yeah, they're just saving them. Both sides. Yeah. Sort of look like a turkey. Good night. Have a good night, Nell. Thank you for all the gifts tonight. Seriously, thank you for being here. You're an Eagles fan too. Nice. Rolling out. Oh, he's under some pressure. And he's going to be sacked. 3rd and goal at the 23. And that's not where you want to have 3rd and goal from. Is chicken and hawk fried together? I think it's like a crossbreed. I don't know. Like Celtics too there. Utah is a strange play. It is. Them there battles with the Rockies is something else. Ball snap now. 3rd and goal. Looking. Throws. It's caught at the 5. Inside the 5. It's going to be down at the 4. 4th and goal. 46 seconds left here. Utah may have just... maybe. It's a yard bird. Braxton is what... I mean, I get that, yeah. 30 seconds left here. Last opportunity here for the Utes to punch it in. And they should go for 2. If they get a touchdown, they should go for 2. But that's asking a lot. Throw here to the side. Caught! Touchdown! He's able to extend the ball there into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. And I thought he stepped out beforehand, but I guess the ball crossed the plane. Nah, but that chicken hawk, if that's what that is, that's a face only a mother can love. But yeah, that's a touchdown there. So they should go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game. All right, he's going to shine his shoes real quick. But I don't know what they're going to do. So they are going to go for 2. Okay, so there's a little bit of intelligence behind the AI here. All right, waiting for the ball to be snapped. Here it is. It is snapped. Looking. Throw to the end zone. It is incomplete. So Colorado can win it with a field goal. They have 22 seconds and 3 timeouts. So maybe those timeouts will help them now, even though they didn't use them at all for the longest period of time. West Coast sweeps on. Right. Bridget, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. And the kick is away. It's going to be inside the end zone. They're going to take the touchback. And we'll see what the Buffs can do. We got any Buffaloes fans in the chat here. Do we have any Buffaloes fans? So here we go. Shotgun formation. First down at 10 here. Looking. Throws. It is caught. And timeout taken immediately here. Trying to figure out life after Shador. So 18 seconds left. They're at their own 35. They probably need to get to the other 35 if they want to have a solid chance. So about 30 more yards and they should be there. Going back. Throw down the field. It is caught. Clock is going to continue to run there. They'll use the timeout. So 15 seconds. They're at the 44 on their own side of the field. They got to go quick. Not necessarily now because they have the timeouts, but they don't want to have to use another timeout with not much time left here because the AI is not great for that. Here we go. Throw. It is caught. Now they're down at the 50 in their final timeout. Yeah, 15 there. They need to throw to the outside. They do. They need to have quick out plays, but they're not doing it. They probably need to get another 15 yards. Here we go. Throw over the middle. It is caught. And he's not going to get the first down, and they're not going to be able to get to the ball in time. 4, 3, 2, 1. They probably could have attempted a field goal from there, but it does not matter. And ladies and gentlemen, Utah are going to knock out the Buffaloes. It would have been a long one. I've seen some teams kicked it from like 56 in here. I don't know if they would have tried to go for that, but it would have been 50. It would have been around that, 50-something, 58, 59 or so. Man. So Utah comes out with a dub here tonight. Will there be any kind of redemption here? Will there be a revival here for Colorado? Or is it over? And no revival. And the Buffaloes are gone. Take that down. Take this over to the side. Bada bing, bada boom. The Buffaloes are done. But Utah expands more and more. And look at that. Look at Utah's expansion. So look, ladies and gentlemen, Utah is taking up most of the West right now. And let me go ahead and take Colorado out of here. So they're gone. We're down to 64 teams. That's where we're going to finish off here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But man, oh man, look at that. Utah could be going to the chip. They could be. They could be. I mean, we've got, like I said, 64 teams left. We're going to be doing some more tomorrow. Appreciate everybody for being here tonight. Make sure you guys follow so you don't miss anything. I'll be live again tomorrow somewhere between 9:30 to 10 p.m. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate that. We now have an NCAA tournament. That's right. 64 teams, right. So from either 9 p.m. from like 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. somewhere in there is when I start tomorrow night. I will be live then. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the likes tonight. 54,000 likes. Y'all did and doubled what I asked to get to before this during that last game. But we're going to be live here tonight. Western Michigan America's team. You know it. The Johnny, thank you for the follow there. Elijah, thank you for that as well. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on the East Coast. And Hot Cheeto, thank you for the follow there as well. Thank you very much. But I will be live here. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. If you've missed anything, want to catch up on stuff, head on over to YouTube. You can check stuff there. There's VODs. All my previous streams are on there. And other videos as well. So you go check out the YouTube. It's Mylk TV, MYLK TV. You'll just see Mylk. It'll be the same yellow background with the blue milk carton on all platforms. So go check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for another amazing stream. All the support you guys have been doing. Seriously, I appreciate that. We've been here live. Again, this Thursday, we're going to have our first commentary game as the Eagles, or not the Eagles, sorry, the Chargers and the Lions play each other. So we're going to be live for that with our usual commentary. So please come hang out with us and watch some football. It's the Hall of Fame game, but it's going to be a good one. Will Dalton, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. But hey, check in on your friends. You never know what they're going through. Just a simple how are you doing or checking in on them could save their life. So check in on them. Mental health matters. So be sure to take care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for everybody for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Rest well and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you Monday night.